while a certain gatekeeper is trying to get things fixed up, for people who have just joined in, welcome to 2D4 RPG.
Thank you.
It's our wee little corner of the internet where we all play role-playing games.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I just overact, okay? Like Brian Blessed, accordingly. Or I like to think so anyway. Tonight, we're going to be starting a new campaign, which is going to be our take on a beloved franchise, but it's not influenced. It's influenced us, but we're doing our own take. It's our own universe.
We're rebooting it.
Yes, we're rebooting it. It's been reimagined.
We're rebooting
Because
it.
MGM's not doing it. That's why we are.
Stargate so we SG2. Are rebooting Stargate.
Yeah.
So you can blame the other company for not doing this. So
yeah, MGM, we blame you.
Well, it's all on you.
Sci-Fi Channel could have picked it up too. Netflix could have picked it right back up. Hulu could have done it.
Send hate mail to 2D4RPG at AOL.com.
Just hope and pray it never lands with Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So, by the way, somebody has their Discord on, not on.
That's
away.
probably me. Okay.
I'm also just as guilty as have my Discord up.
That was identically your channel there announcing that our channel is live.
Yes, because you didn't do it on your own channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bot should be doing it. I don't know what's going on. I should check it. Okay, let's just replace that one. So next time it loads, it should load up the proper dude on the slideshow. Hopefully, no promises.
Here we go. Let's find out. It's next, I think. There we go.
There
we go. Right.
But we're not going with James Bader?
Not this time, no.
Nice. I like the brawn. I like it.
How the fuck did he save the new background? Shit.
There it is. There it is. Nailed it.
Technical difficulties brought to you by
2D4 RPG, like always.
All right.
I blame work for this. I was working until like 2 hours ago. Got back, got to relax, and next thing I'm doing is rushing through everything. So
it's okay.
You're
we don't have a small
always
humanoid
Russian.
today.
Yes, I'm always Russian.
You are always Russian from place to place.
So, Wooster, do you want to explain to people how this campaign is going to work?
It's not.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
right.
Yeah, whoops. Yeah. How is it going to be dysfunctional instead? Sorry.
How is it purported to work?
There we go. That's more better. That's better. Okay.
Ooh, I like it.
I like the mouse going all over the screen.
Hey, can it still be my company that owns our little troop? Because I've got the stock shares.
Actually,
everyone else has got stock shares, not me.
I don't have stock shares. What are you talking about?
You two are just working for him.
All right.
So
anyway,
anyway, let's get down to business now that I'm done with my business. So,
you what? Defeat the Huns? Sorry.
Actually, don't give me ideas. More likely, do give me ideas. A lot of them. Yeah. So, how this is going to work, we're going to try a different thing. So, essentially, it's going to be like Stargate. One episode is going to be one Stargate. These guys have a time limit until the 3 hours mark is full, including banter. They have to finish the mission. If they do not finish the mission, there is going to be consequences. I advise you to be back at the gate before the time runs out. If you're not back at the gate, the consequences will apply. So, there are that is a thematic time limit. It's not in-game time. In-game time can be years, can be hundreds of years, can be 5 minutes. But the episode only has 3 hours.
So you need a countdown clock on the screen.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah.
I do need that. I do have a countdown
Good
clock
idea.
thingy.
That's cool.
So I'm gonna set it up for the next time.
And
Oh.
and as inspiration, on Amazon there is one of those sand hourglass things, sand ones that
But
is
it's
gothic
here.
in theme. No, but it's in gothic and theme, so like that could be the background of it with a number title with a number clocked out. Give it like it's sinister looking. I use it for D&D tabletop. Anyways, continue, please.
Yeah.
I'm interrupting.
Okay. Also, for the first time, we have Twitch chat available on the screen.
Ooh.
You can actually see the Twitch chat even in our YouTube playback. Yay!
Fantastic.
So, Froggy, you're having to behave.
You have to behave, or our editor is gonna have to blur you.
I'll find
You're
you.
gonna spell out
Again,
nice.
this is where all the female jokes start.
Let's
Time for
cut
some
down on the
woohoo,
misogyny.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, we're playing The Sims now. Got it.
Right. Additional rules that you may want to use. One.
Yes.
You can allocate money for a mission that is the sort of, these are items I took with me that I have not specified yet, but I will specify during the encounter. However, if you don't use that money, it's gone. You can allocate this money to an adventure before it starts, but you lose it by the end of the adventure unless invested into items during the adventure. You can keep any items you spawn with that, but
Oh, sure.
if it's not
Okay.
used, it sort of like goes into miscellaneous bookkeeping.
Right. Okay.
Like, hey, today's budget is $5,000. Let's go out there and do this mission.
It's like, yeah, you announce that this much money you take with you, and you are on mission, and okay, this thing needs a bolt cutter. Ah, I actually have one.
Yeah. Very.
deduct that from
I
your-
love that rule. That is a great modification.
Those are items that are only available to your tech level. So you find tech level 11 stuff over there. Oh, I by the way find this super ass badass battle rifle. No, you don't.
No. We have to kill the guy who's carrying it and then take it.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Yes.
3-hour limit.
Yeah, I'll leave it. And
The virtual locker. Ooh.
was this rule
Expensive.
inspired by Place in the Dark? Maybe. It does. I do hear it has a similar rule, but I've known of this rule existing before. But this is Blades in the Dark has definitely managed it a little for me.
Blades in the Dark has a flashback system.
Yeah, it has a flashback system. I'm thinking about implementing that, but I've not yet made up my mind on that. So,
Well, we're a TV show, so we could mess with editing.
finally, you can use money for lifestyle. Lifestyle increases or decreases your social standing, and social standing is your charisma skill. So, if you don't use your money to upkeep your social style, it decreases your ability to function with people.
He just wants us not to accumulate money.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm giving you things
There's
to care
other
for.
ways to get money.
Yeah.
We rob the bank. Oh, sorry. We rob an
It is
alien
an
bank.
it is
Wait,
an
wait,
option. It is an option. I'm not denying
wait,
you.
There is you can exploit the female in the group. That's one of them.
Yes, you can give her all your money.
We can just sell artifacts that we found and don't tell people about.
Okay, someone else also
Bro.
has their Discord on Do Not Disturb. Not me alone.
Bro, it's easy. You just like hack into and stuff. Like, boom, we got $1 million in our
Actually-
bank account.
Doug, what you got to do is hack the timer.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Right on that.
Okay, so do you guys want
What
to
becomes
get
a 3-hour
in on
session becomes
the
9
thing?
hours. Okay.
Oh, I actually shot the wrong side. So, welcome to the Stargate Corporation, gentlemen. As per your agreement, we pay you 10,000 US dollars per mission. The mission will last between 1 to 7 days. Any questions at this point, sirs?
Ladies and gentlemen, not just gentlemen.
We are gender neutral here. We call everyone sirs.
Oh,
No,
Excuse me?
I wouldn't be a sir.
You want to be a sir?
No, I'm a ma'am.
Yes, sir.
When do we get paid and stuff?
You get paid upon the return from the mission. Your task is to gather minerals, technology, anything you can find in the target site. Ancient ruins, whatever of interest you find. Depending on what you find, there will be bonuses. Examples include advanced technology will net you a double of your payment. Finding something of cultural significance will grant you a $5,000 extra. And if you find some natural resources, depending on what you find and how exploitable they are, there is a varying level of bonuses from $1,000 to $100,000, depending.
You mean like gold and stuff, right?
Exactly.
and you mean like each, right?
No, these are flat bonuses to your company. As in, $10,000 is what your company gets paid per mission.
Good. Can we get a raise? two grand each is. Oh no,
Bro,
there's
we
four
get
of
like
us.
bonuses.
I was counting like 5 of them. Never mind. The guy with the education of 15 is going, oh right, Wooster isn't one of the 5.
What you just suggest we kidnap the administrator and take him with us to renegotiate.
So like, all this has been hush and stuff until like, where are we actually going?
We will be transporting you on site ourselves. You do not need to worry about the transportation until on site.
You transportation to the site?
We transport you to the site, but we do not provide transportation for transportation at this moment, as you don't seem to have transportation. But we can accommodate any vehicles that are up to 2.3 meters or 5 feet in width.
Like
7
motorcycles.
feet wide. 8 feet wide. Sorry. I'm European. I don't do the feet transfer very well. But
Going
yes.
2.3 or 5 feet? What? That doesn't make any sense.
I
That's less than-
apologize. My understanding of the American measurement system is insane. So I do believe it's somewhere around 8 feet. That is the width of the vehicles that we can accommodate in our transportation system.
All right. Well-
And what equipment are we given to accomplish?
Whatever you bring
Yes.
with you. We only provide the transportation. That's why we supplement you, because we trust you to have your best equipment. Though I must warn you, you may face hostile resistance at the local site. There have been insurgents, dangerous animals, and those sorts of things. I was told that you would be capable of bearing arms.
Oh, we got that covered, right, Mac?
We can wear short sleeve shirts, yeah. We have bare arms.
Excellent. Keep your arms in your sleeves, please.
You'll have to excuse Daniel. He's always the biggest punster around. Keeps us on his toes, though, right?
Very well.
Yes, during the ballet. I
Professional.
guess.
Right. Any questions before we handle the transportation? One little minor detail is that, unfortunately, during your first transport, you are going to have to be blindfolded for the duration.
Yeah,
You
we
do
were
not-
warned about that ahead of time.
Good.
We got all full of Jaelle. Sorry, Jaelle? I forgot. How do we pronounce your name?
Jaelle.
Jaelle?
Yeah.
Just
We'll
read the
just
2
do-
letters, J and then L.
And it's
JL.
Ella. Yeah, Jaelle.
Yeah. Jaelle. We got all the supplies loaded up. We're ready to go head out, right?
Yes, except I don't know if you guys all have any type of form of sleeping bag.
Yes, the missions
Yeah.
may last. For
I
the first,
do.
also, for the first few missions, we are going to be providing you with a backup unit at your transportation site, so you don't need to care for the secure return. They will be there to see you through the mission.
Babysitters, huh?
Exactly.
I
Since
gotcha.
you are first timers, we wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to you.
No, well, look, you hired the best of the best of the best, so
Hopefully,
we're
so.
good to go.
And they're the ones guarding the gate.
All right. Well, I guess we're good to go. Any other last questions?
Yeah, I'm just figuring out how much extra money I'm bringing along because of I didn't get enough weapons.
Hey, I made sure I had weapons.
Well, I know I have weapons. I'm also really lousy with them because, well, that's not my.
I think I got
Niche.
weapons.
That's the
But I
one thing
was-
I forgot to do. If my character creation was then.
Oh,
for
well,
me.
I loaded mine up, and I'll give you guys the formula for it. In fact, Wooster, at some point, just share my screen. This way they could copy and paste it as needed.
I'm just gonna share your character sheet with them then.
That's what I meant, yes.
Okay. Let's go. It's the Dark Peterson one. Edit and give editing rights to all players because they're gonna hone your character now. Have fun.
Cool.
It should be in your character list. Everyone but the audience, because the audience doesn't have assigned character sheet yet. I won't be using any maps yet because I was uninspired to make any maps. Well, too busy.
I'll tell you where to get them next time. We'll give support to my favorite artists. We'll mention them on the screen in a bit. But please, right now we're being introduced to the.
Thank you. Thank you for attending. If you please step into the waiting room, our personnel will be there to escort you to your transportation.
I'm just grabbing my grenades that I'm about to purchase. I don't even need to bring the money that way.
Grenades.
I had to make sure I actually had my weapon on me and I was wearing my vest.
And because this is the also because this is the 90s in America, weapons are easy to acquire.
Mm-hmm.
Wooster, if you combine the total of let's see, 30, 60, 90. It's 90 credits for one each of the 4 kinds of grenades.
90
Okay.
credits, one each for 4 types of
That's
grenades.
great. So I'm going to spend 900 credits and get 10 of each.
900 to get 40 credits. Or what?
What?
How many are you getting? 4 each.
10 of each.
10
One
of
of
each.
So four total. So one of each costs 90 credits.
So $40 for the.
$90, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll buy 10 of each.
So
And that's
in total,
$900.
40 grenades. Okay.
No, yes.
So a
I'm
box
gonna
full of
bring-
grenades.
And I'm going to bring 5 of each in my backpack. And I'll leave the other 5 at wherever we.
That's one heavily armed archivist. Well,
There. And I'm going to remove from my inventory 900 credits.
I do believe those are like half a kilo each, or are they 1 kilo each?
Half.
Half a kilo each. So you're bringing in 10 kilos of grenades.
Okay,
What?
maybe that's a bit much. Maybe that's a bit much. Well, I'll buy them all anyway. I'll bring 3 of each. Okay, there we go. So that's 6 kilos.
6 kilos of grenades is still a lot.
I'm
but
gonna
yeah.
stand over near where the transportation is supposed to pick us up. I don't
So that's 24.
want to be anywhere near these grenades just in case one goes off.
Right now is a great time for us to be within our own little, the dude left, right?
And then you exited his room to the waiting room where
Right. This
apparently
is-
a Greyhound bus arrives to take you where you need to go.
I loaded up on the regular guns, submachine gun, vest, laptop, and the Miscellaneous scanning equipment.
Of course. So, a few guys in the sort of semi paramilitary look on them. They have this sort of security outfit that looks more like a military uniform than a security guard. But they're obviously not in the military, and they have the Stargate Corporation logo on their outfits, and they come in like, says, "Ma'am, we are here to blindfold you. Please do not resist. We will be taking care of your luggage, and you shall arrive at your destination in about 2 hours. Please do not try to peek."
Try to pee?
Peek.
Normal.
Like,
normal
Also,
black
this is your
bag.
final chance to use the restroom before we arrive at the destination.
Good to go. I'm good to go. Everything's bueno.
Right. So,
Black bag time.
yeah, you're hooded, escorted into a bus. You hear the rattling and cattling of your gear being loaded into the bus as well. And it appears you, by the sounds of it, there's only 2 crew members on board as the bus begins to move, and you can't hear anyone else breathing but you 6. And the bus heads out somewhere. It is hot, not very humid. It's hot and dry. More. That's the phrase. You feel like you're driving through a desert. Don't you know where you started this? There's only one way it could have gone. And the time that you're taking feels long. Blazing hot. Starting to sweat. One of the crew members is like, why can't we get one with an AC on it? Shut up, Charles. And other than that, they seem to be quiet. The local radio station is playing some kind of country tunes. You listen to it until you hear kunk kunk, and then you realize it isn't radio, but it's actually a cassette that has been taping radio. And they turn it around and continue on the other side of the cassette. So by the
Fantastic.
before that side goes over, you feel the sun going off your faces and coolness coming in to replace it. The bus stops. All right. Please follow us. We'll be escorting you inside. This way. Hold on to each other. You're going to need to be wearing the blindfolds a bit more.
We're doing a conga line. Okay.
Yes.
Plus, there's a dude like with shoulder like helping us like move forward because that's how they do.
Indeed. They escort you somewhere until you can hear a metallic clank behind you. And then one by one hoods are removed and you find yourselves in a concrete room surrounded by your gear.
What?
Is it one of those things? Oh, I'm pointing at the
Oh, we're here.
behind me.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Look at this place.
Yeah, one of those, but without the puddle in it.
And the people standing in front of it.
Yeah.
Stephen is not even paying any attention to what the room is. He's just straight over to the gear, taking the tactical vest, getting that put on, and it's getting that all set up, grabbing the Glock, putting that away.
Agent Zero's gonna like look around and like describe who and what we're seeing.
Right. As you look around, you see...
Because I've been blindfolded.
You see a tall concrete room. It is rather dimly lit. There's a few lights around. aside of the few people in the uniforms, what stands out the most is a large round circle standing upright at the end of a walkway. Has several chevrons surrounding it, and there's a lady in a lab coat next to it with short blonde hair, doing notations on a notepad while going around with various wires that are connected to the device. Meanwhile, one of the guards speaks up. So you're the new guys. Major Kowalski, Target Security.
Zero. Nice to meet you. Whoa, what is that thing? I never seen anything like it.
Yeah, that's the transportation, guys. We're going through that one.
What now?
Corporation's called Stargate Corp. I'm guessing that's the Stargate.
That would be correct. Doctor,
That's why I got an education.
Doctor, do you mind explaining to the new guys what's going on? Oh, of course, Charles. And the lady comes over. Hello. I'm Dr. Carter. I am here to oversee the mission. Well, mostly the gear. This thing here is called the Stargate. It connects our world to several other worlds. Actually, countless number of other worlds. We've only scratched the surface of exploring them. And I do believe you're the new team to take in charge of exploration of PG-755.
Yeah.
G755.
Is there an English name to that?
Oh, heavens, no, there's far too many to name them in English.
We'll call it Battlestar Galactica.
No.
BG-755.
Is that like gonna be on the test? Do I need to write that down?
Doug, seriously?
Just a sec. We have access to Doug's thing here.
Well, we are expecting a full report of what you do on the other side.
Got it. We do not let Doug do the reports.
Lady,
Very funny. Miss...
Education 7. Okay, I understand that.
Doctor, curiosity, where exactly is PG-775?
That was BG.
PG.
Was it PG or BG?
Bravo Golf.
PG.
Bravo. No, it's actually
Papa.
Papa Golf, yes.
Oh,
Papa
parental
Golf.
guidance.
Let's just use the alphabet: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Fox. It doesn't matter. I know it.
According to our estimates, it should be somewhere around 72 light years to the galactic northwest.
And
Whoa.
how long does it take to get there?
About 7 seconds.
Pointing at the gate behind us.
Yeah, well, no, I know. Obviously, we're going through the gate, but
Will it like hurt and stuff?
Well, there is reported nausea on the first time around. But other than that, it is perfectly safe.
All right.
Nobody has lost an arm, limb, half their torso doing this, right?
Well, it is theoretically possible if you are in the event horizon longer than necessary.
Oh, what about like that thing where like that happened in the movie The Fly? Can that happen?
No.
only if you go through the gate on fly day.
No,
Alright.
the system should be able to recognize separate entities from one another. So far, there is no evidence of that occurring.
All right. Cool. All right. Mac, how we doing with the gear?
I've got my gear. You guys need to strap your stuff. There.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had
I take it you're ready then? Kowalski, you guys ready? Yeah, we're ready.
my weapons are ready. You just can't see one of them.
Yes.
one of my weapons was on me the whole entire time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Or it was inside me
Combat.
anyway.
Yeah.
Even though the black hood. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Vest, submachine gun, backpack. Oh.
My
And
backpack with all my stuff is on my back. I have my body pistol somewhere and my vest. Anyway.
holy
My,
moly, I
yes,
missed
my
something.
body pistol is in my body.
Right.
Oh, well.
So
Hmm.
MacDonald's just going to start. Listen, guys, I've told you before. Trigger discipline. I do not put your finger on the trigger unless you want to kill something. Okay. And make sure I'm not in front of you.
So if I want to kill you, I put the trigger on the finger.
Got it. Don't
Uh,
stand near me.
Okay.
It's cool, bro. They trained us really well at the CIA.
I'm a cop.
Besides, you-
My finger's always on the trigger.
Right.
Right.
An American cop. Okay, that makes sense.
American cop, yeah.
So,
Besides, these are
Carter,
my tools.
go ahead. Stand back from the gate. You don't want to be in the wash. So, stand still and enjoy the show. And Carter leaves the room. The door, large sliding metal door, slides between you and Carter as she leaves. And so, as you wait for a while, the large ring begins to rotate. Some dust rising as it's grinding it against itself. You hear from the speakerphones. Okay, we're starting the initiation sequence. There should be 7 chevrons. The lock to get you to BG 7755, and remember, and
Change its name and number again.
so you will be transported to the other world, and it has been secured that it is indeed habitable. Please retrieve our drone once you are there.
Question: is it habitable for breathing?
That's
It
what the
is-
drone's for.
That's what
right?
habitable means, right?
No, you may not be able to breathe.
And it's
Yes,
not
it is
habitable.
considered habitable without any additional apparatus.
Thank you.
Like they said it on the drone. It's like got sensors and stuff. That's what they told me.
Huh?
All right. And remember, this is all on the NDA. We can't say nothing about any of this.
And
That means we can say something. Okay.
To
There
each
is-
other.
there is a flash of light as one of the triangles latches itself onto the ring. The ring stopping for a moment, then it continues.
While it's doing that, did the other team introduce themselves?
No, they seem to be very quiet about it. They're just standing by with their weapons out, hanging from their straps, standing and watching the gate.
Yeah. So McDonald's just going to cast an eye over to them. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing just that I'm trained over. It's obvious that these are all military trained individuals.
Give me intellect tactics.
Skills.
Yeah, you judge them to be trained. They have enough of a presence that they know how to handle their guns, but you don't think these are career military, or like trained goon. More closer to
Goons.
overtrained goons. But the exception to that is the major,
Major.
who seems to have the traditional pose of a army serve general.
Mhm.
No,
Major that
general,
looks like a
but,
general.
not general, but officer. My bad.
He's a major general.
I now have Pirates of the Pan Am stuck in my head.
Right. So when the sixth one clocks in and starts, the wheel starts rotating again. The building begins to shake on its on the ground. You can feel the heavy vibrations. The others don't seem worried about this, but it feels unnerving, like a earthquake is hitting you square on.
MacDonald's just going to say to like just kind of direct his attention to Cross, kind of just say, I'm guessing this is ordinary for us.
Yeah, the last chevron always shakes a bit.
Hmm.
I think they're building some sort of dampeners on it, but and then a wash of blue liquid or steam or vapor or whatever comes out of the horizon of the gate,
Oh,
20 feet away from the surface.
Whoa.
There's this wash of warm air that comes to you, like you can almost feel how hot it was, but just a split second. It doesn't leave you with anything lingering. Just that flash.
okay, not cool. Warm.
It looks cool, but feels hot as hell.
Just making sure we guys aren't going to get affected by that, are they? I might want to have a family someday.
Only if you stand in front of it.
Right. Okay. And that's been confirmed there.
Yes, of course.
Right.
Why else would we be here?
Wait, has it been confirmed for just males or also females?
I'm sure Captain Carter's gone through it several times.
You mean Dr. Carter?
Dr. Carter, yeah, whatever. Yeah, she was wearing a cap.
No, she wasn't.
He's a doctor with a doctor cap. Never mind.
Yep.
Wrong decade.
So it basically looks like your background, which is perfect. Yeah.
So yes, now it's a
There's us going into
horizontal
it.
pool, just seemingly splashing back and forth. Right, boys, let's get on with it. Show these newbies how it's done. And they
So this is the event horizon of the Einstein-Rosen bridge, then?
How are you talking about?
Just showing off my education. Yeah.
This is the go.
I'm just gonna walk behind the
it's-
people that just left.
It's
Yeah,
just
they-
as
they just-
Daniel is trying to talk about MacDonald's just putting his hand on Daniel's back and he's just pushing him slowly up the walkway until he starts walking.
I can walk on my own, thanks. That's
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
just-
go.
I'm
Doug.
already ahead of
Let's
you
go,
guys.
Doug.
I'm about to go in because
It was
I-
Doug. He was pushing me because I'm like still the one bit very hesitant.
Right.
Whoa.
There's the first soldier walks through, and there's this, and he's gone.
Whoa,
Then the second one goes.
Second, I know Daniel was walking towards it. I'm then double checking. So is Doug actually hanging back now? Is he gonna?
Doug, yeah, I'm right in front of you. Like I think you've been like kind of pushing me forward.
I'm right behind the military guys, so I'm actually the first one up there on the platform.
Yeah.
Probably what you're going to feel, Doug, is just going. You feeling okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Or and let's just push straight in.
So,
Nice.
Doc.
I'm right in front. Well, you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're
So-
pushing him, I'm
so-
gonna go in first.
You're
Yeah,
going in
yeah.
first.
So I can push
I'm picking
in by you
up-
pushing
I'm
in
s-
Doug.
I'm
Yeah.
sure I'm pushing in. Doug is
After
maybe
you
off to the
pushing
side
me
of you.
after you go through. Okay.
Yeah.
So Jaelle, since you went first,
Yes.
you push in your arm, and the arm feels like it's freezing. Freezing once it goes through, but it also feels like you can't pull it back anymore. It's like you made up your choice, and there's no going back.
Oh, interesting.
It's sucking you in.
Got it. I feel like Han Solo.
You can only move
Yeah.
forward. You cannot move back. Interesting.
Yeah.
What a
I'm-
sucker.
I
What a fool.
feel like Han Solo when I got stuck in that bounty. Anyway,
In the carbonite.
yes.
Yeah. But you push forward,
Okay.
or do you?
I'm gonna have to continue to go forward,
Okay, you
even though
go
it feels like I'm
forward,
frozen.
and the cold embrace expands the further you go in. It's like sticking your hand into ice water, and
Sorry.
then the
Yeah.
rest of your body goes in. The cold spreads around until the last spot on your back is embraced by it, and then it's no longer cold. And everything around you is just stars that seem to come at you from forward as you feel like you're being hoisted ahead. And then on the other side, then Doug gets pushed forward. Instead of even managing to feel the freeze, there's just this snap, and then you are flying through the universe at 1,000,000 miles per second or faster, and just being sucked into bit space like in that movie with the Peter Jurassic and Bruce Boxleitner. Tron, I believe.
Ron.
Yeah.
By the
Ah,
way,
man.
Janelle was
Seems
thinking
like
when she
bits-
felt the cold.
What?
Literally, when Janelle felt that cold, she thought she entered Slimer.
Nice.
Where you gonna go?
Not Slimer.
Jaelle. Jaelle.
Jaelle Busters.
Jaelle.
Finally, while the other two are still thinking about entering,
I'm gonna
Doug.
hop in.
Doug and Jaelle stumble into the new world. There is no steel grid underneath. There's a stone stairway that is going down. And toss me athletics check with dexterity, please.
All right, now one of y'all need to let go of my character sheets. There you go.
That's
Cool. Cool.
Thanks for letting me double check the equipment. I could just
That's
copy.
next.
Cool.
By the way, on the if we ever get to fire it, I'll tell you that why I made there's one minor change on it.
Okay. Yeah. You both
Holy
are
moly.
very nimble at your landing, even given your surprise freezing. You stumble in, manage to keep your footing, and get down the stairs towards the level where the soldiers are already waiting.
Doug.
Oh.
There's also a what you can see around you is, well, you're not that surprised to see desert. Sort of not desert, but the plains. Yes, you would call it the Midwestern Plains, but without all the farms in it. It's just miles and miles of visibility all around, and only landmark.
Badlands.
Prairie.
Yeah,
Got it. We're not in Kansas anymore.
yeah. But the only landmark you can see is a round circle upright behind you, and some mountains towards the sun. Now that you look at it, the sun is actually
Whoa.
What color is it?
red.
Okay.
But somehow somehow the environment doesn't seem at all affected by the red star. The sky is blue, and the environment seems like to have the colors you would expect this sort of place to have. The grass is yellow, and there's some movement in far distance. But other than that, oh yes, and there is a tracked vehicle that the soldiers are around at the moment. It seems to be having some arm and some cameras mounted on it.
Can we
Oh.
get through now?
And then Danielle and Stephen arrive after the others.
Now you're Daniela. I like that.
Daniela. We might have to dress you up for the occasion.
All right, so
So,
Quick mechanical question for you, Wooster.
go ahead.
If I have to do a skill check on something that I don't have,
You just pick it
But-
up from the skill list and roll it normally, and it should automatically count for the -3.
Yeah.
okay.
So
So
please
the
roll
jack of all.
me. Huh?
So the jack of. I'm just wondering how the jack of all trades would play into that.
I don't think that's automated, but you can give yourself a bonus. What the jack of all trades would affect it.
Okay.
So roll me athletics dexterity. Athletics dexterity check, please.
And I don't have athletics, so if I click on it, no, but if I click on it, it's going to give it to me, isn't it?
No, it just gives it to you on the list. It shouldn't automatically tick the box for the trained on it.
Ah, okay.
So,
Athletics,
and same for me
dexterity.
then. Athletics, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
So
athletics
it says right-
dexterity. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll click that, but that doesn't take into account anything. Okay. Yeah, I have to click here to submit it. I have no idea what I rolled. I'm on the wrong screen.
I'll be done.
You rolled athletics 7.
So that would be 10.
Do you get a
With
bonus
the
of 3 for the
Jack of all trades? Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me see if it's already accounting for that there.
No, it's not, because it's just 3 + 6 - 2. Okay.
Yeah, it has the -2 on it. So yeah. All right, so it's a 10. The only one to stumble is the career military type.
I've jumped out of. Hey, Steve might have jumped out of planes. He might have jumped out of moving vehicles.
But
He's
he's
never-
never gone super Lumina.
Yeah, I've
You've
no,
never
went
jumped out of
faster
a
than
puddle?
light, folks.
I was
This is the
actually going
first.
to ask if I could roll something to just stabilize him so he doesn't go down the stairs.
Sure. Yeah, that's an option. He stumbles, and you just stop it. Don't need to roll anything. You just volunteered.
Okay, I just put my hand out and stop him from going down.
Yeah, you lay your hands on him, and he doesn't.
Okay.
I go like this. Stop.
We're going to use all 3 hours just getting to this place. Okay.
seriously.
I was not expecting that. There.
The Spanish Inquisition.
All right. Everybody set your clocks. We have exactly 2 hours to get our mission done.
I don't think it's 2 hours.
You don't have in-game time limit on these missions. You have off-game time limit.
So Steven's just going to walk down to Kowalski and he's just go. So, apart from the drone suggesting that this planet was safe for us to come here, has it given any other indications at all?
As far as our knowledge is, the highest temperature recorded on this planet has been 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The lowest has been 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'm trying to calculate that. Into
Is that in Celsius?
It's
Seven,
it's
20
about-
is a little below freezing, and 70 is room temperature.
for Celsius, it would be about -10. Would be the lowest. And you said it was like 70 degrees Fahrenheit?
Yeah.
Room temperature, isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
right.
room
You're-
temperature.
You're about room temperature.
It's 21.
Hey, at least I can figure out the negative for you guys.
Okay,
Anything
you-
above that, you can't do it.
-20, Oh, it's going the other way. Sorry. You said it was minus 18. You said, or something like that. Minus 12.
20.
Sorry, minus 12. So minus 12 doubled is minus 24. Take off 2%, or sorry, 10%, which would be 2.4, which would be 21.8, and then add 32.
Great.
It's minus
just-
So it's a
6.66667.
little warmer than that. A little warmer than that.
It's about minus 7 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
Damn. All right.
So it's like what it was here yesterday.
So just don't get caught out in the cold.
It's
in the
exactly
open.
what it is here right now.
It- Well, is it
No.
it humid or dry heat though?
Oh, that's what happened.
And how much wind is there? Yeah. But who cares? It's daytime right now, so since we can see in the distance, so it's probably not that cold right now.
Yeah, it's daytime, and you can see the star. So. Right.
It
But
could be more
regarding
than
the
one
gates,
star.
congratulations on your first gate crack.
Thank you.
And as you had said, the entire surrounding area is just kind of grassland, plainlands.
No, seems like it's flatlands all the way up to the mountain.
And is it just one mountain, or is it a mountain range we're seeing directly
You
ahead of
only
us?
see the one mountain.
All right.
Do we know if there's any villages nearby?
Yeah, is
No
this
idea.
planet inhabited?
No idea.
All right.
You
And
said
we don't-
we saw some movement in the distance. You mentioned what was moving.
You look that way now, and
Yes.
you don't see anything at the moment.
Oh, okay.
You have binoculars or something you want to use?
Yeah, let's pull out some gear, spread out,
Right.
grab some things, look around, let's find a place of interest, like mountains or
Give me a recon
oh boy.
All of us roll it.
with intellect or education at your discretion.
Does everybody roll recon?
Anyone who wants to. This is
Eight.
called your first action. Okay.
Recon with which?
Intellect or education.
Oh, okay. Well,
Why wouldn't you?
and I'll
Yay.
even with I added in the jack of all trades since I don't have recon, and it still only got to a 7.
Right. So, looking around, Jackson, Gray. Well, this seems to be plain and simple. It's just too big, and all you can find is some bushes that look very
There's
similar
no
to what
water
you have.
near us.
What you have in the local, what you have on Earth, but don't even spot any water sources. However, Stephen MacDonald's to this.
That's gonna get real old real fast. But yes,
Just call me
Uh,
Mac.
Mac.
All right, Mac.
Mackie D's. Never mind.
Mackers. We won't get sued at all.
smack.
Mac. And
Ooh,
and
smack.
just a moment later, Doug. Both spot some smoke in the distance. There's clearly a single line of smoke trailing. It's very dim and it's far. Dissipates just above the horizon. But it's clearly a smoke source because it does that little wiggle. And then the air is rather still, so that's why you can see it.
Mhm. So, just out of curiosity, if I was just to pull out a compass, does it actually work, or does it just spin around, or anything like that? If I was,
You're asking if it's
notion.
magnetic.
There is a magnetic field, and there seems to be a stable point.
Is the mountain north of us?
Yes.
Ah, there. That way's north. Okay, good.
Oh, actually, sorry, not north, not south.
Oh. Okay, fine. That way south. At least we
My-
won't get
my-
lost now.
My bad, I read my own maps wrong.
Whoa. I don't see anything. I mean, this place is boring.
Right. So if I set the bearing on the compass, so basically if I'm setting the, either the, the mountain that's either south or north, right?
Oh, this is
What-
probably a good question to ask. How much money did you put in for today? For the mission?
900.
All grenades, sorry.
No. That's 900 more, just in case we need it.
What about Hacker?
But 1K.
Hacker got 1K.
I want a
I
successful
put a
mission.
1K
for our
in
first-
too.
Yeah, I've probably put in a K myself also.
Okay, cool.
Just to make sure I've got enough ammo at least. If I have to have it.
Yep, fair enough. All right. Yeah. The smoke is directly to your west, according to your compass.
Right, okay.
Go west, young people. Go yet west. We're not there yet.
Worst, where the grass is green, sorry.
There's no map. I can't see anything.
Right.
Are we gonna be doing what's Wookiee rule?
What's that?
What one person knows, everybody knows?
Unless otherwise stated, yes.
Unless otherwise stated. This
All
way,
right, so
you know that it's you.
We
find out this
assume you
way, this way
used
we
it.
all know.
Yeah, I will assume you used the time between between the scenes to talk about the things you've seen.
yeah.
Perfect.
Unless we specifically say no, I'm keeping that.
It makes
secret.
it makes trying to do exposition so much easier when we're
Yeah.
doing role playing when we can assume Wookiee rule.
Yeah.
There.
Everybody's anyways. Moving on.
Everybody
I've
knows
drawn.
what
I've
the
drawn
Wookiee
a
is.
map for you, Wooster. There's the
Oh, no.
Stargate, and there's a mountain south of us.
Cool, nice.
High tech drawing.
Yeah.
And the smoke is
West.
to the west. So there's some. Oh, here, let's change color to black. There's some smoke over here. There we go.
I'm also going to assume that Kowalski and them are securing the drone. That's the primary
Yes.
mission. Hey, step one: make sure the drones get done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to make
Everything
sure.
else,
We were given orders. Make sure the drone retrieve our drone.
Right.
So
retrieve
they can
drone,
secure the-
explore,
Yes.
come back with report.
Come back with valuables.
Yeah, so I'm just going to walk up to Kowalski. I'm just going to say, looks like I can see some smoke west of here. Oh, going to check it out with the team. What channel are you on?
Channel 5.
Okay. And it's basically MacDonald just double checks. Okay. We'll keep in regular contact every 2 hours.
Oh yeah, he'll be here. If we don't hear about you in 3 days, we'll act on our own initiative. Other than that, good luck.
Roger.
Oh, by the way, if you don't report back in a week, we might just close the gate for you.
Before everything happens, what is the time on this planet? Like, how long does it stay light? How long does it stay day?
Good question.
Well, that's in the
out.
preliminary reports.
I know. Yeah.
We're gonna be
'Cause
setting camp
we could
here,
be
so good luck.
All right.
Here
Well,
we go.
looks like we got a mission. Mac, lead the way. Grab whatever gear you think you're gonna need. Pack it all up. Let's do this.
we should have been already packed.
I know. I'm just.
So do we draw a red line? Because this is. Oh no, that's a different franchise.
Oh, you're there. Okay.
There, we're heading off this way. There's the red line. I have no idea. Sorry, Froggy doesn't see that. Oh well. My bad. I thought Froggy could see that.
No, we're not
The
exposing it.
wavy-
That's fine. We're going in towards the direction of the smoke.
Yep.
Guesstimating time of day right now.
Judging
When we
by
left our
where the
watch-
star, judging by
when
where
we
the
left
star is
our watch was
moving,
at 12
give me
PM.
survival
Oof.
or
Survival.
science.
Well, roll for what?
Oh, he wants to know how much daylight you have left.
Here's a survival roll for you, 13. I'm good at survival.
Finally.
Fantastic.
So Danielle guesstimates that the star is going to be visible at least another 13 hours.
So the day is longer than it is on Earth.
Bingo! Which would
Probably.
indicate the night is also longer.
Not necessarily.
Here.
Depends where we are in the season. If we're midsummer, then the sun is up longer.
Depends also on the
So-
latitude.
Just for in-game purposes, we left. My watch says noon, Earth time.
And it's now about 3 o'clock. So
We wasted about like 2 hours just
some of
taking
it is
around
in-
that portal.
Some of it is traveling, but yeah. Either way, you continue.
What time it is on Earth is kind of irrelevant.
Yeah. Except that the Kowalski team probably goes by the Earth hours.
Right.
Military hours.
So that's why my watch right now. I'm just keeping track. It's 1,200 hours now, or is it 1,300 hours already? How did that happen?
it's actually 1500 hours
1,500 hours. Okay.
because
Continuing
midday
on,
is
moving on.
1200. Aha!
Tiny details that don't matter. Tiny details that
So-
don't matter.
This is
Question.
the cheddar. Yeah.
The question, how long does it take us to get from point A to point B?
Feet.
Smoke.
Distances in the flat seem very misleading as you are heading towards it. You seem to be getting no closer as the time moves forward. Smoke is there, still in the horizon, just raising up,
So it's moving away.
but it's either moving away or the distances in this flat plane are just longer than you expected.
Now that we're in the labyrinth. Anyway.
Anyway, who is the one of you that goes first?
That'll be
Who's
Mac.
leading? Who's leading the way? You mean?
Yeah,
Mac.
that'd be Mac.
So yeah, the one who saw the smoke.
Okay, Mac, give me a recon check with dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay.
Dexterity.
Oh boy, what's happening here?
Okay, that is sufficient. As you are headed forwards, you suddenly feel like the earth in front of you starts giving in, but you manage to pull your boot back in time to get on the secure ground as the ground ahead collapses and you look down. You were looking forward, looking at the ground just a moment earlier, but you didn't notice it. Now that you do, it seems to be a crevasse that forms there and comes from the left and goes towards the west immediately afterwards, and seems like a large tire track of sorts, about a meter and a half wide,
How deep is it?
about 50 centimeters, half a meter, so a bit less than 2 feet for you Americans.
Is it just
About
one-
5 feet wide and 2 feet deep.
So, and is there two ruts or is it just one rut?
You now that you notice this, you look forward and yeah, there is another rut,
Hmm.
about 15, about 20 feet further, about the exact same depth. And as
That-
it's a turn, there's also a secondary hut over there.
What do you think made these?
Whatever it is, it seems large and it seems heavy, considering the amount of displacement of the dead.
Could it be a wagon?
Or
It seems like there's some sort of grooves in it, but
Is
other
it,
than that,
is it underground caves or just crevice? When you said
it's like a ditch.
grooves and giant grooves.
So if I use the wrong word, I apologize. I am
Yeah,
after
crevice
all,
sounds
not English
more-
speaker.
Makes you makes us
English is
think,
not your first language. We got it.
makes us think of stuff like more like canyons or the beginnings of canyons there.
Yeah.
Is this like in the way of like where we're going, where we're following, or what?
basically, I think we just found a road.
Could be a road, like how the Romans had it built with the ditches on the side. To
Yeah, but the
Um,
middle seems to have grass growing in front of that.
Yeah, just a road for vehicles that have fixed width
What do you
wheels.
say, Mac?
They travel down the tracks.
A 20-foot axle, yeah.
What do you say, Mac? So far, we're in an alien land, alien thing. Follow the road. Get some gold.
Let's be honest, something had to put that thing there.
And as you are looking at it, can I have a survival roll again? So this
From-
time with intellect.
Who's that from?
Who would you like it from?
Anyone who's interested.
Okay,
Anyone.
Survival
Oh.
with.
intellect. I'm good
Yeah,
at survival, and I have a high intellect and a high education.
I say Archivist does it.
I'm gonna
Is it
jack of
Dan?
all trade it.
I say
So
Dan does
only
it.
one of you does it.
I say Dan. That's your emoji. That's why we brought
Yeah,
Mhm,
you.
nature
You're-
dude's got to do it.
mhm.
The
11.
nature dude, Daniel looks around and this is fresh. These tracks, they were just recently dug. You can see there's some moisture that hasn't evaporated from the dirt
Hmm.
yet.
Can we can I figure out which way the vehicle traveled?
Yeah, apparently
Like
westwards.
The dirt sprayed. Oh, in other words, the direction we're going.
See?
Okay,
Yeah,
so we can go towards the thing that's making the smoke is probably traveling along these tracks, or the thing that made these tracks is probably also generating the smoke.
Doesn't seem to be going
Uh,
very fast, judging by the spray.
Well, look, it sounds like we just follow these tracks and we'll probably catch up to it, right?
Yeah, come on, guys. We have to just keep moving.
Yep.
I'm already almost out of water, though.
I still got some coke.
You're the
Zero.
one drinking a lot of water.
Well, I got a lot of gear in the back, all right? This computer shit is not easy carry.
Wait. I haven't even really touched my water. The copper's better than the agent here.
Hold on. Doug, exactly what are you carrying on your ship?
Well,
What
you know,
gear?
like 2 computers, 3 scanners, backup battery supply, a lot of rope, a lot of extension cords. You know, your basic
Yes, and how do you think you're going to get that plugged in?
battery pack, gas powered even, and a little bit extra gas too.
So you don't want me to activate my scan jammer when you're scanning? Okay, good. to know.
Janelle's
Right.
just gonna keep walking as she just shakes her
Yes.
head at the
Yeah, let's just
conversation.
keep going.
Yeah, Mark's just going to.
She's done.
Yeah,
Too
now
much
that,
gear?
now that you're paying attention, his footsteps are a lot deeper than the rest of yours.
I just see like he's up to his like knees in like dirt there, you know, he's pulling himself out. It's like
It's that green color. Okay.
Maybe I'll pack lighter next time.
There, I put the tracks we're following there. I put them on the map.
Anyways,
Yeah. So,
Janelle's just shaking her head at Doug, just wanting to get away from him as fast as possible.
Okay. So 2 people in the group have explosives.
And gas on. Jesus.
Not a lot. Just like a cantina, a little cantina's worth.
So, guys.
I think we
This is a
broke
little
Sarah.
It's a little portable unit, you know, little gas-powered portable electro unit, like you do.
Oh my god.
At least she's having fun.
Okay.
You'll
So-
thank me later once we get set up at night.
Well. So what's
we
your plan?
continue west.
You
We're still
continue
going.
west. Do you want to pick up the pace or do you want to walk in casually?
Do we pick up the
I-
pace or are we going to lose Doug?
Yeah.
But I'd say pick up the pace.
Mac is going to be advocating for picking up the pace.
All right, I got this. Then the
Athletics
no
and
Stairmaster from
endurance,
the top.
everyone.
Question:
Endurance.
Can we make like a side bet of how fast Doug's gonna actually keep up with us?
That is the athletics endurance for Doug. Even you're gonna be rolling with a Bane.
Oh, whoa! Not cool, bro. Not cool.
Ooh, I
You're-
failed. Because I assume
Do
there's
I-
no
Plus
modi-
5 is
I assume there's no
8.
modifiers for this.
So
No.
what are we rolling?
And
Endurance.
athletics with the endurance.
Oh,
Oh,
athletics,
athletics.
endurance. I thought it was just clicking endurance.
No, athletics endurance.
My athletics adds a 1, so like a total of 9
Oh, damn.
with Bane. Cardio, bro. Get with it.
Yeah. Yeah, surprisingly. Surprisingly, the spryest ones among you are Jaelle and Doug.
I think what's happened is Doug unknowingly has had some of his pack relieved by him by Mac. And that's why but Mac doesn't know what the equipment is, and he's just picked the heaviest computer of
Love
the
it.
entire
Love it.
lot. And
Love it.
just regretting it. It's the most bulkiest and awkwardest thing to carry in the world. And he's going, I could kill him, and he's going to be easier to carry.
It's
know?
actually It's actually the generator and the gasoline that we lost. I have all this electronic gear that's a lot lighter, because that was a heavy shit. But
Actually,
now I
I
get nothing
have
to power it with. Aww.
Right.
Batteries.
Yeah, you appear to be catching up to it. You are half as close as you were before, according to our estimates. But you also
we'll never
notice-
catch it.
What?
If we always keep getting half closer, we'll never catch it. Math problem. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna...
really bad math problem.
But you also use half as much time every time.
Mhm.
In that scenario.
So
So-
at the end of time, we'll still not catch it.
Yeah.
How long have we been huffing it? What's our time so far? Daylight, nighttime.
You have spent 6 hours so far.
So we've got
Also-
7 more hours of daylight.
Also, Doug, you being the spryest among the spryest, and the charm equipped with the best binoculars, also notice something in the scenery. You notice that there is a hole on the ground, about half a click away from the tracks. It's steaming a little. Or smoking. Seems
Hey.
blackened on the surroundings.
Is it the same smoke that we saw earlier, or
This
it
is
different?
much weaker. It just evaporates
Okay.
almost immediately above the ground level.
It's like it described, like chicken look. It's like it described. It's like a hole a little bit away, but like steam, smoke.
Would it
Like
be
Something.
some kind of geyser or something.
hot spring? Some kind?
Yeah.
Color is the steam
That's
or the
good.
smoke.
No, it's
hard to
your,
tell.
your,
Check it out.
your first instinct was steam, but now that you look closer, it seems more like white smoke.
Well,
So it
Fire?
could be fire more than like geyser steam.
Mm.
well, we're here to explore, so like,
And if it's a hole,
Well,
If
it's
it's
like
big
a
enough, it
squirrel,
could
right?
be-
We'll get distracted and go for
Well,
it.
it is judging by the binoculars and by the haze surrounding it,
yeah.
seems to be at least 10 feet wide.
if we were to hike there, how far away does it look?
So it could fit. There could be
Third of a
people there.
mile.
Like, maybe half an hour away, we could go check it out.
We're gonna get
15
further
minutes.
behind the vehicle that we're following, but
Question: shouldn't we call in to our military buddies at the back and tell them that we found something?
Yeah, it's been about
Well-
2 hours or so.
Well, I've been keeping tabs with them every couple hours.
The response has been okay.
Ku Klux Klan? What? No.
Amazing.
No, just cool every time.
Roger.
Coo, coo,
All right.
coo.
Sure. Thanks.
Cocoa Puffs.
10-4.
Copy.
Copy.
I did have Cocoa Puffs for breakfast. Anyway,
I have.
Dude, you
never
think
had
they're like
Cocoa Puffs.
talking a bunch of mad crap about us for like being the newbies out here?
probably.
Well,
I
they
wouldn't
say
be-
check in every couple hours, so
All right.
Is Mac just turns and goes, look, it might sound ridiculous that we're checking in every couple of hours with them. But if they just get used to us not checking in at all and something happens to us, how do they know? They then don't know what's happened to us.
Sure.
Um, Have you ever heard of placing bets on the newbies?
Yeah, we do that all the time.
We're the newbies.
Let me put it this way. We didn't leave the newbies behind when we couldn't, when we had a chance of getting them back.
Hey, we're not the newbies. We're Alpha 1. We're number 1. And don't you forget it. I picked the best. And that's us, the Alpha team. All right?
I'm still going
We're
back that they're
not-
betting on us.
calling ourselves the A team. I don't care what you say.
Let me
Right.
put it this way, Doug. The only reason why I'm doing this gig for you is you got enough crap on me that if it was to be turned into the 40s, it'll be very few unpleasant questions I have to answer.
Buddy, I tell you, that's ancient history that'll never come up in court. Ever. And I don't have zero
hope
documentation
so.
about that.
I hope so.
Totally promise you. You're my man.
It doesn't
Eh.
mean that he won't bring it up in court. It's me you worry about.
Mac, what do you think? We go check it out?
Check it out, just in case it could be just a sort. Way I'm looking at it, we're only carrying the only what we have is what we carry with us. So if it could also be a source of water. So verifying that is going to be important for us to be out here. It's either that or we're going to
Explore
have to
and report.
start either that or we're going to have to start rationing our supplies, especially while you're been drinking, Doug.
3 hours. We're gonna.
Yeah,
Pretty much
he
starting
hasn't
to
been
rat-
drinking.
We have enough for a week, and oh no, they're
Oh no,
3
he's
hours,
already
yeah.
he's been chugging it like mad.
Yeah, he's been chugging his water.
I've had to pee twice already.
Don't say that now. I need to pee.
Actually, right now's a good time to
Yeah.
take a break. We're at the
It
halfway
would
point.
be.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you
we
want to take a
decide.
break.
What to do?
Okay. Yeah, we'll take a break while we're walking towards whichever
Yes.
way we decide to go. There we go.
I think we're going to go to. Quick vote on the tracks or towards the hole.
Hole.
Home. I'm
Tracks.
home. Tracks. I think we're. I think we're
Well,
out.
Sarah
voting you.
hasn't said anything yet.
I'm gonna probably stay on the tracks and watch from a distance from you guys.
Right.
Okay, so that's 2 each. There we go.
The
We didn't
car-
decide
the
Split
anything.
the party. Yes. Split
Whatever
the party.
whatever we're following is very, very still far away.
Yeah.
This thing is like 15 minutes away. That what we're following is hours away still. This is 15
Fine.
minutes away.
Fine.
That's my argument.
I'm still gonna wait on the tracks because even if it's 15 minutes away, I can still see you guys.
And
Got
we're
an
taking a
argument
break.
Yeah.
And we're
see you
splitting
in
the
a
party.
minute.
Yay.
Splitting the party.
And we're having donuts, right?
Yep.
Okay.
See you back here in what, 5 minutes or so? 10? 5.
As fast as the Boy Scout can go to the bathroom.
Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Our brave adventurers have found a set of deep and wide tracks of a vehicle with at least two sets of wheels heading very heavy across the infinite prairie, where only one mountain resides. Meanwhile, they found a smoking hole just half a click away from the tracks, and are split whether or not to investigate further. Along the tracks, all head for the whole side of the tracks. And we continue at that very discussion. Take it away, boys and girls.
We're going to go with the religious choice.
Hallelujah.
We're going on a holy mission.
Oh my god.
Well, like we're on a limited time set, so we have to decide either
Right.
follow the tracks or check out the hole. And
Leave any
Okay.
additional gear.
It's only
Jaelle-
500 meters away.
Look, if Jaelle's going to be staying here, let's just leave our gear, any gear that we're not needing with her. She can watch it. We can then just investigate the hole, come back, grab the gear, and then keep moving.
That makes a logical choice right there.
keep your close set mics on. This way we could talk over the distance, Jaelle. And you let us know if there's anything interesting.
Wooster, how much am I spending on my set of microphones that I didn't buy? Or
We'll figure
was
it out
that
later.
supplied to us?
No, nothing is supplied to you. You supply everything you need. The only thing supplied for you is transportation.
Okay.
They do that for a reason.
So we're adding
Because we can't build
we're
a Stargate
adding
ourselves, that's why.
communications Gear,
We're-
comms
We're
gear.
we're liability right now.
This isn't in a lot of this is in the comms gear. It doesn't matter. Anyways, us three will approach then.
Mhm.
I'll take out the submachine gun, vest, and
Just as Doug's doing that, Mac is just going to slide the safety on Doug's gun on. Okay?
right. Oh yeah.
You need to. Then you can flip it off, aim, and then shoot.
Come on, Mac. I know how to use a gun. It's all good. CIA trained us really well.
Yeah, I know CI training. That's why I'm concerned. And Mac just walks off.
Also true.
Oh,
All
Mel's
right.
just sitting on her backpack, just watching you guys.
We're approaching and investigating the hole.
Mhm.
Mac, how we doing this?
Jaelle,
Stealthy recon?
Jaelle, give me recon, while the rest of you decide on your approach. Fast, slow, sneaky.
I say stealthily.
I say fast.
I think the way best way to do it is Mac just walks up while the other two hang back there, but on the but instead of it being
All right.
directly behind them, they're on the
Flank.
flanks.
Okay.
We'll go into formation. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll take the west, you take the east. Oh, no, we're heading south.
yeah,
You know
but-
that works.
No, but Mac's just basically he's just making this.
You're the point.
Speed,
We're
but he's
we're
doing
making
that
a
in
V
a crouch,
formation.
so,
You're the
yeah.
point, and
Yeah.
we got you.
We got your point.
So is this another recon roll for me?
No, I asked fun from Jaelle.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I was trying to remember if it was me that he needed the roll from.
Hmm?
Recon under intellect?
Yes.
There you go.
Very nice.
Okay. While these others are headed forwards, I will get your results in a moment.
Oh, no.
Actually, you notice that smoke has moved. Like, you notice it starts to drift to the side. Towards the northern way. And then it begins to come back. Getting bigger. Meanwhile, the rest of you apparently approach in a delta formation towards the hole in the ground.
Mhm.
And as you are approaching,
Mhm.
you notice that is indeed a smoking hole. It is clearly circular in the explosion side of matter. And there's also several corpses inside.
Aliens?
Seemingly humans, and one of them is not a corpse, but it seems to be moving, raising its hands towards you, and seems malnourished and brownish of skin, eyes brown, looking up. Indra! Hands raised towards you in a pleading manner.
What the hell? Who are you, bro? Dude.
Alarm in his voice. It's apparently it's assumed he is wearing, though, a loincloth that is tattered, but the chest seems to be flat and bare. Proceeds to respond. Indra! Increased bleeding in his voice.
Sorry, I'm muted. Time for medic time.
Yeah. So Mac's just gonna nod to Daniel, and nod to the gentleman there, but Mac's gonna go into a crouch and bring up his Heckner and Koch there, MP5 to his shoulder.
Ah, so the music playing instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Same too, I suppose.
11.
Levenses.
Mhm.
Right, get down, and he is severely wounded. Wounded and has been bleeding for a while, but has managed to patch things up with what seems to be dirty rags. But doesn't seemingly fight you as you start operating on him.
I'll look at the other people and bodies. See if anybody else is alive.
Because all this is going on and me and Doug have some way to communicate, can I communicate to him about the smoke going back and forth? Them watching from where I am?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do assume you have radios. Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Just-
Doug said that he had a contact with me, so that way we could.
We have
talk back
comms.
and forth.
That's what I
Yes.
said. We have a comms. Imagine we all have the 1990s
Walkie-talkies?
freaking walkie-talkies or things in the ears, or in this case,
We could
big
walk and
headsets
talk.
with
Yeah.
microphones. Very,
Yeah.
very high tech, best of the best. 'Cause
What I'm
Sorry.
wearing.
Here we go. There, now I've got it down here.
Except there is like a radio bag that weighs 2 pounds on your side that actually operates that system.
yes,
Yeah.
The battery
Yes.
alone is like 1.5 pounds of it.
totally like the best of the best high tech CIA spook gear that you could get. Even better than military tech, bro. For sure.
And I
So,
do actually have a med kit, so I can
So Jaelle's saying that there's the smoke
Smoke,
is
keep
moving.
some of it. The smoke keeps on moving back and forth.
Is it coming
where-
towards you?
No, it went. Oh, it is coming towards. It was coming towards me, and then it went back towards them. No,
Nope.
it's just coming towards me.
This-
It was going this way, and then it's
guys,
Oh yeah.
whatever it is that caused this, I think might be coming towards Jaelle.
Well, she's only 500 meters away. We can see her.
Yep.
Come back, come towards us. I'm gonna
I'm not gonna be able to carry everybody's stuff.
just
I
leave
didn't
it
leave
there. I'm
anything
gonna
behind.
look through my binoculars and see if I could see anything.
right.
Actually, how's the daylight still going? Good here?
Yeah, we were only 6 hours into 13 more hours of light. So
Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
split apart,
The
Max
daylight is
just
still
gonna-
good.
Yeah.
You're looking to the binoculars while Daniel is clearly digging out shrapnel from this poor sucker. They have been buried into his flesh, and most of the bleeding is done. Had he not been given care, he would have perished in a couple of hours. Even though he does remain mostly not sane, but awake.
Conscious.
conscious.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, sane.
Well, crazy is nothing to do with consciousness, but okay.
Yeah.
He has a conscience. Oh no, that's not it.
He has
Um,
consciousness. Yes.
The shrapnel I'm taking out, is it metal, plastic,
Wood,
Wood.
weather. You know.
What kind of shrapnel is it?
Seems to be rocks and pieces of metal.
Oh, a frag grenade, probably.
Or
Along those lines,
explosion?
yes. Yeah, that's what you find out. Meanwhile,
Mhm.
Doug, you are peering towards the smoke. I'm not gonna have you roll this because you have skill. You spot at smoke rising, getting thicker, and a face appears above the horizon. Crown upon its head, mean glare, eyes glowing of the red of the sun as it raises above the horizon, sitting on a throne. The man and the throne is in a shape of an elephant. Seems to be trotting towards you. Smoke, dust raising up from its sides.
WTF.
A wheeled elephant.
OMG. This is like some mythical level. Guys, something's coming towards us and I think it's not going to be good. Describe exactly what it was, how he said it. Is it on top of a elephant?
The throne is it is a man with a crown on his head, a throne underneath. He's sitting on a throne, and the throne is on top of the top of an elephant.
But it's not moving like an elephant, is it?
Well, the legs seem to be moving. Yes.
But are they actually like touching?
Well-
That's not going to leave wheeled ruts.
How far away?
You can't see wheels.
It's
There's
barely above the
dust.
horizon. It's still
Yeah.
far away, right?
And the elephant's legs are moving, and its face is turning left and right. And the elephant's face, the man's face, is sitting still, and his hands are on the rests of the throne. But the elephant is moving its head, and its trunk is swaying with each of the steps, and it's moving. And
Anything, any obvious signs of danger besides like this is a contact? We got an unknown contact on
And
our
is
way
it-
here, guys.
Is it still putting smoke into the air?
yes,
Okay.
there's
it's a
smoke
smoking
coming
elephant.
from. It's the smoke is rising from above the from behind the man's shoulders.
So is it between us?
you
some sort of
are
elephant
between
machine.
us and it.
No.
Okay.
No,
Well,
no, it's
technically
coming.
you're both equally away from it. It's coming towards you-ish. It's far enough that it could be heading for either of you.
Here, I'll go back to the map here.
Because the way to think of it is between with us, where we are, where Dry is, and where this is basically we're from the triangle.
Jaelle,
Okay.
just come on, join us over here. We'll meet you half.
Okay, there's the rest of the green
Right
Yeah,
triangle.
but
here.
if the thing is, I can't carry everybody's gear.
Leave the gear.
That's where their Jaelle is, and the smoke, the black tracks.
You know what? Let's bring that dude. Let's go to Jaelle's at.
Mm.
All the gear is there. We may have some like medical
Okay,
stuff.
It
and
went
things.
this way, and now it's turned
When-
around and it's coming back.
When Daniel tries to leave, the wounded man grabs his hand, repeating, "Indra, Indra."
What is it? Do I have a clue what he means by that?
Oh,
Language?
do you?
Language, education, or is
Or,
it
language education, go.
skills, language, education?
Ah, you.
Whoa!
sneaky-
Yeah, you figured it out.
What?
I rolled an 11 and I get +4. Okay.
But what do you mean sneaky?
Sorry, I just got the reference. I just got. Sorry,
Okay.
Which reference?
the name.
Indra?
Yeah, INDRA. I'm assuming it's the spelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us. What is it?
So he's a Greek, not a Greek. Sorry, he's a Hindu god.
Yep.
Out of
Daniel.
character.
A Hindu god of thunder. Who is commonly depicted riding an elephant, and sitting on a throne.
Mhm.
So it's not Ganesha. Okay. Because that's the Hindu god on an elephant.
Ganesha is the Hindu god with the face of an elephant.
Oh, okay.
By the way, you
I did.
when earlier when he was attending him and I was looking at the ground, how many describe that scene? How many dead bodies or things like that?
You can't find dead bodies.
There was only the one person in the hole?
The one
No, there were
one soul in the hole. There were 6 bodies.
yeah,
One
there were
soul.
6.
That's what I was trying to find out.
Yeah. All of
They're,
them
like, scattered out,
all of them are wounded by shrapnel.
And
All right,
but
thank
only
you.
one was still alive.
Yes.
Okay. We have to get you out of here. Away from Indra.
Andrew, is that like the
Apparently, you have a very good grasp of the Hindu language, and he seems to be saying to you that hide quickly before he comes.
In the plains, the only place to hide would be this hole.
That's why he's dragging you back.
Ah,
He doesn't
okay.
want you to go out of the hole.
Jaelle?
Jaelle, get to the hole.
Come back
As fast as you can.
ASAP.
Leave the
I'm
crap
gonna-
behind if you have to.
Technically, out of my backpack, I would only be able to carry bullets. So Doug loses all his stuff that he left.
Yeah,
That's-
it's just.
It's fine. It's just stuff.
He can
I'll
always make a
throw
new
it.
character and do
Whoa,
stuff.
No.
That's like literally what Janelle's saying right now. It's like, okay, I have 3 other backpacks. I'm not carrying the heaviest one. Sorry.
I never left anything behind. I kept my backpack. Not that heavy, just grenades.
My
Yeah.
Walkman is into my backpack.
So are you all diving into the steaming hole filled with soot and bodies?
Should I do an athletic check to make sure I get to the hole?
Very good point.
Because I'm technically like in the scene actually. Like I
Takes
can actually
about-
be seen.
Takes about 10 minutes to get there, and judging by the increased speed of Indra, there is a chance it might actually get to, you assume, a shooting range of
500 meters shouldn't take 10 minutes.
Oh, well, okay. 500 meters shouldn't take 10 minutes in normal situations. But yeah, it takes
Let's
a
add
few
some
minutes.
tension to this scene though, because we're a TV show and
Yeah.
that's what
And
happens.
Yeah.
you also took your time admiring Indra.
Mhm.
So roll me
Come on.
strength athletics or dexterity athletics.
You said athletic strength or what?
Or Dex.
Or endurance?
Nope.
Not endurance.
This
That's gonna be
this
dex.
this is not this is not outlasting your enemy.
This
It's
is
not
me
a marathon,
dodging
it's
the
a
enemy.
sprint. It's a
This is me
sprint.
dodging the enemy.
All right, that is sufficient. Yeah, you dash towards the hole, encouraged by the others to be quick about it. Carrying your load of items, leaving behind items that were not yours, and the others ushering you to dive in. Indra getting closer and closer. Those that are observing around the edge can see that it is indeed a wheeled vehicle, and the motion of the legs is simply just effect of animatronics.
Like a train wheel kind of thing.
Yeah.
Moving legs.
Oh wow.
The moving leg seems to be just a decoration to make the animal look more alive.
Yeah, that was cool.
Wow.
And as it is getting closer, you notice that even the man on top seems not to be moving at all, and seems to be painted metal because some of the parts of the some of the paint has chipped off and is gleaming in metallic tones.
I'm having visions of what's that movie? Road Warriors or whatever. With
Mad Max.
Mad Max, that's it.
Yeah. Is this like basically? It's actually more
No,
like
roll me a stealth, please. One of you.
Oh, I'm stealthy. Ish. I'm trained in it.
Who's got the best
Does
chance?
streetwise actually work
Nope.
for stealth?
No, we're not on a street.
This has
10.
nothing to do with the concrete jungle. There is no
Fair enough.
streets
10.
divided.
Doug's cowardice aids in this.
Yeah.
He'd make sure that we're all. He's pulling it all.
Down.
So, it appears that indeed Indra has come for you, as this dirt and trembling of the ground as it approaches comes close. It passes your hidey hole by feet. You can feel how
You
the
mean by wheels? It doesn't have feet. Never mind.
I see how far you were holding up another finger there, Wooster.
Steve, back.
I thought he froze.
click. Where is the kick blinky button?
Blank. Whack. He's on the side of me, so I'm whacking you. If I go the other way, I'm hitting Rooster.
Please continue, Woost, with your description of what's going on with the scene.
It seems to be passing you by feet. The distance between the tire and your hole so small that the dirt that it is pushing back is also diminishing your hiding place, pushing the walls in, creating a semicircle of a hole instead of a full half circle. So, well, semi and half is the same, but the semi-half circle.
Now that it gets close to us and it's terrifying but beautiful, how mechanical is it?
It seems to be entirely mechanical. It is taller than it is wide, but as it is already about 20 feet wide from tire to tire, and it is 30 feet tall in its grandeur, the elephant is larger than any living elephant on Earth, and it is entirely made of metal, and it is a mechanical device going past you. And as you're looking upwards, you can see there are gun ports on the man's arms instead of hands.
And obviously, the man is like a mechanical man, and it's bigger than it should be, right? Too.
Yep, it is
So-
definitely it is definitely a tall man.
Is this like a? Does this look like a transport style device, like that could fit multiple people inside?
Yes, indeed. If they are in the body of the elephant.
Just out of curiosity,
So it's like a
Thing
Trojan
is
horse.
Huge.
Yeah. Also, as you lift your head a bit, the top half, the throne half, begins to turn towards you. When you duck down, it keeps on turning back to its original position,
Mhm.
moving like the turret of a tank.
Just out of curiosity, how much, like, despite the kind of design of it, how much of this? Because out of character, what I'm thinking of is, the kind of steam road locomotives, or like the old steam tractors you used to get. There,
It does remind you a bit of that, yeah.
right? Okay.
Because
Oh.
as it passes, you notice that on the back of the throne,
Yeah.
just outside of the turning range, there is a pipe that is bellowing out black smoke.
Mhm, yeah.
White smoke from it.
I'm also thinking of that movie with Will
Wild
Smith.
Wild West.
Wild Wild West, but cooler and more goldish, and like in the style of Stargate would have
Yeah.
done.
The funny thing is, quick out of character, Will Smith did what he
Chose that role.
chose that role over doing Neo in the Matrix.
Yep. That's all right. I think he did. I don't think it hurt his career too much.
No,
that
it
made
didn't.
That choice.
Quickly, sorry, Wooster, back onto game. Back onto the
Yes.
game.
So, welcome back to the Wild Indies.
Can we roll a check to see if we can find a door on that thing?
Yeah.
All right. That would be mechanics. Yeah, mechanics seems to be, or recon.
Uh,
I have mechanics.
recon intelligence?
Sure.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Go
Say
for
go.
it, Jaelle. Or investigation, because she's good
Wow.
at that.
Good.
All
That's
right.
good.
Fantastic.
This ain't your first rodeo
Nice.
on an antique trade. You've been raised. You have been born and raised in New York subway system. Antique locomotives is your jam.
Wow.
So where's the door?
Did you notice that the front legs are moving? Back legs ain't. Back legs are completely rigid. And there seems to be doorways on the legs. And they are on a platform. The whole thing is not on its wheels. There is a platform underneath that the wheels are attached to, like a sort of like a toy thingy, just blown way out of proportions.
So if you took like a toy elephant and where the feet would be, like, okay, let's put some wheels right there and make it look.
There's like a flat board with wheels on the sides, and then you stick the elephant on top of it.
So the door is on the back side of it, correct?
Yeah, underneath the butt,
Hey, Doug.
on the leg.
Yeah.
Because the legs are like
Uh,
the size.
Doug,
What's up?
there's a door on the back. Do you wanna play chicken with it? And one of us goes into the door.
No. No. No.
I have a
That
better
thing is
idea.
terrifying.
We open the door, toss in a frag grenade, close the door, and jump off.
Problem is, we gotta
Oh.
distract it.
I will let you know that the door is on the leg of the elephant against the base of the vehicle. So it is on the leg level. If you open the door, you're probably gonna see a round circular thing that has some sort of mechanism to get up into the body.
There's a blind spot to get to that door. We need to distract for someone to actually get to that door.
Why? Let's just let it go. That thing is terrifying.
That thing.
It's gonna get us.
Just out of curiosity, the speed of that thing is probably faster than us walking, I'm guessing.
It has slowed down now that it reached your position, but it is now passing you and leaving you behind in its wake.
Look. This is when Mac is just going to put a hand on Doug's shoulder and he's going, look, what do you think that these guys in?
What?
The fact that they're not wearing anything in the way of armor.
That thing, I think whatever killed these men is on that thing. That's got the advantage in us in movement. We're on foot. That thing is potentially faster than us.
And if it's a Trojan horse, if they're unexpected guys from Alpha Team go in and bust doors in and take them down, that's a big old bonus, right?
We don't know what's on it. But that could be what they're looking for. Or something on there. What we're looking
55
for.
minutes left.
Yeah.
What?
55 minutes.
Oh, 55.
Oh, I thought we had 3 hours. Okay,
No. Well,
Not
yes.
anymore.
because we started 5 minutes late. That's fine.
All right. Yeah. Let's do it. When it makes its next pass around, we duck down and we jump on its back legs, and before we know it, he passes by. We're on it. We go in. I like your thinking, Jaelle.
Doug, one of us should go for that door. And somebody distracts.
All right.
So between the four of us, who is the fastest right now? Running.
It's got to be me.
You left all your equipment behind.
Yeah. But what if I meet like resistance inside?
I think she meant as a distraction.
You're
the one outside distracting him.
You're going to be running while I go to the door.
Yes.
Because I've got the pistol, you don't.
He has a much bigger gun.
I got a submachine gun.
Again, pistol's going to be a little bit easier to get through that door.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'm actually going to take my pistol out of my body.
Out of your holster, you mean?
No,
out of his body.
out of my body. If somebody had scanned me for weapons, they would not have found it.
Really?
Are you doing a RoboCop? It's like your leg pops
I hadn't
over.
even thought about that, but yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Anyways,
So
I don't need the submachine gun, so here, somebody take the MP5, I'll stick with my Glock and I'll run. All right.
So Doug's running, and I'm going to be the one that tries to get in through that door.
Well,
I'm
there's two
sorry.
doors.
I'm yes-anding this plan.
There's two doors, aren't there? One in each leg?
No, there's one.
He
So,
said two, didn't he? Booster?
Yeah,
There's one.
You only saw one.
Oh.
we
'cause
could
we're all
all
seeing it
go
from
in
outside.
all together as one as stealthily, or I can endanger my life.
You're running. You're going to run. You're going to play chicken with that thing.
Yes, and here I go. I got this.
Okay.
Hold up a little target and go back.
I
and
got a
forth.
flare. I got a flare.
Actually, here, I'll give you a smoke grenade in case you need it. Here, take this.
Thanks, Dan. All right. Here we go. Surf's up! I like this flare, and I'm doing it.
Okay. So you are plan is to get its attention. Okay.
One's getting the attention while
Excellent.
another one's going for the
Well,
door.
we're all going to try and sneak
For the door.
into it because there's no point in just one person going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we could all go.
Indra-
That's what I'm
Indra
saying. We could
God.
all go in.
Yeah.
I'm out
So-
there.
Your
Plans going off.
irreverence to the divine leads us to this exciting adventure.
Mhm.
Let us start with Doug. Doug, it is surprisingly easy to get the attention of the aforementioned god. His torso turning, speed slowing down as it begins to turn its wheels. Dust rising up as dust, the smoke from its chimney. The smoke turning from white to black. It's starting to rise with more oomph, faster from the exhaust pipe. The wheels beginning to turn faster. The hands turning towards you as you run. Takes a shot. You
Oh, boy.
hear the crackling of a thunder as yes, it's thunder, not a gunshot that comes out of the barrel. One of the hands sparkles, and near you comes a boom as the ground itself blasts off into shrapnel, and you give me and dexterity with athletics to be able to dive out of the way in time. Don't fail this, I beg of you. Woo! Yeah, you notice it's turning. The turret is slowing down. Just as it crackles, you're already diving into the ground. Your face hits the mud, and you can feel the earth shake underneath you, just nearby, and some debris lands on your body as you lay on the ground, thanking your lucky stars.
I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm
Meanwhile,
the best.
the other three, each one of
Yeah.
you, athletics and strength to move as fast as possible. If you make more than 10, you reach target. If you make more than 8, you are too close for it to attack. If you take less than that, it may choose you as a target.
Okay. Athletic strength.
Athletic strength.
Jesus, it's not my day.
So apparently you are too heavily armed,
Yep.
and just as you are climbing out of the hole, the changed nature of it crumbles underneath
Oh,
you.
yep.
And, it takes you a few seconds more to get out of it. Jaelle, used to running, has absolutely no trouble in getting close enough, but he's surprised by Daniel's quick moving, as Danielle has already Danielle has made it.
Dan's good.
Dan's made it all the way to the platform underneath the elephant's fat belly.
By the way, I did let the other guards know at some point.
Apparently.
Yeah, we're attacking an elephant.
And meanwhile, the wounded local watches in horror, as the chat has mentioned.
I don't know if they couldn't have responded though.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, so round 2. You're on the ground. Steven, you're on the ground.
Mhm.
Jaelle, you're nearby. You can make it to the platform this round. This round without the risk of you being in direct line of fire, because these other two are much more delightful targets. So, what is your
Which one
plan
goes-
on this round?
Who first? Jaelle.
Let's start with Doug, who's alone on the.
Pop the smoke grenade. Pop the smoke grenade and use that as both cover to block my view and more zigzagging. I want to just try to circle so that he stays in place and not so much moves around, because I want to make it easier for everybody else.
Okay. Okay.
So
give me.
I want to use my grenade as a boon to help me.
Yep. I was gonna say, give me an athletics check with dexterity or strength. If you fail if you fail a check of 6 or less, take another shot at you.
All right.
You get a boon from the grenade.
12.
No problemo. It takes a shot towards you, but nowhere near enough of you to even care. You still do reflexively dive on the ground, but you can feel it way off in the distance, making a hole somewhere further away. Meanwhile, Steven.
Yeah, I've been Mac's been in these situations. He just knows he's got to close the distance. There,
All right, Max.
he's had a stumbling. He just needs to get up and just keep moving. Do the occasional zigzag, just so he's not given the straight line for them to aim at.
Okay, so that's a dexterity check.
Yep.
It's a difficulty 8. You
Yep.
go below that, and it takes a shot at you.
Yep. Okay, so just a straight up dexterity, no athletics.
Dexterity athletics, sorry.
Just want to make sure.
Good call.
There.
Perfect. You make it out of the way. You also feel the shot breezing over you just in time, and there's a 10-foot hole just nearby your previous hole.
Is it doing dual arms?
Yeah, both the arms are shooting. They are diverging in directions. Yeah, exactly like that. They seem to have a limited arc on where they're going, but close enough. So meanwhile, Jaelle, you made it onto the platform. You are on the platform, and the platform is moving. So it is an easy check to remain on board, but it's still a check. You can roll a double 1. So anything can happen. Give me
Daniel?
dexterity athletics to stay on board.
Two and a 1, that's close.
And it was a check of 4. You pass. Yeah, it is very predictable where it's moving. It's easy to stay on board, but you can feel that, yeah, if you fail at this, you may get squished underneath a tire. So it adds a bit of pressure onto it.
Danger. I've seen escalates.
By the way, I've drawn a picture of the thing we're going after.
But-
and,
By the way, while staying aboard, is that door locked?
Indeed, it is locked when you try to open it. It is locked. Someone was thinking that this might be a case of somebody trying this.
oh, I forgot the smokestack. Sorry.
That wouldn't be under Streetwise, wouldn't it? Be
Oops.
to unlock
Yep.
that door?
That would be mechanics. Oh wait, there's lockpicking under Streetwise.
It would be under Streetwise.
That is. Go for it. That would be dexterity Streetwise to pick lock it all.
It would be Streetwise intellect.
No dexterity when you're doing it manually.
There we go.
Nice. You're a cop. You can like locks.
No, I'm a gypsy.
Gypsy, even better.
You're a gypsy cop.
I'm a gypsy cop.
Gypsy woman.
Wooster, is the smokestack coming out of the elephant or out of the platform?
The elephant.
Okay.
Let me just see. What does it say? What difficulty this would be? I forgot to check it.
Or are you thinking of just popping the grenade down there?
Yes.
Right.
Funny, illegal police okay, I'm gonna let it slide this time. Next time it's gonna be mechanics to pick lock things. Because it
It could have
apparently
also
isn't
been
underneath it.
electronic, but I'm out here dodging.
Yeah, they're dodging, so sucks to be you.
Actually, it could have
Bro,
gone
I'm
under Jack of
totally
all
nailing
trades
this.
too.
Point taken. Anyway,
And I'm totally nailing this distraction thing.
the lock seems to be just to keep out the random stragglers, not professional street dwellers like you. And even with it shaking and breaking, you are more than capable of unlatching the lock on this round, leading to Daniel making the distance and getting to the platform this round without.
I was
the
on the
need of a
platform
shield.
last round.
I was
No.
trying to say Janelle.
I rolled no. I rolled a 10 last round. I was already on the platform.
You rolled a 9.
No, I rolled the 9.
Yeah, she
Oh.
rolled a 9. I rolled the 10.
Sorry,
You
I mixed you guys up. My bad.
Yeah, we're so
But we're gonna
alike.
go with my version because I like it better.
anyway, being on that platform, the stair or the door, it goes up. I'm taking a good guess. It goes
Yeah.
up into the cavity.
Yeah, there is a stairway going up towards the elephant's
Anus.
general.
I could. I look over to Boy
Daniel.
Scout. I'm gonna call him Boy Scout. Look over to the Boy Scout and go, you can throw a grenade up.
There is a hatch. There.
Okay.
You just ruined my thought on that. You
Yes,
just
I can
ruined
throw
it.
the grenade up and have it bounce off the hatch and then
Yeah,
blow
and
us
that
up.
goes back
Yes.
down. He had to tell us afterwards because I thought it was just an opening straight up,
Oh yeah, no.
and then you would have to like try to.
No,
Well,
Well,
hey, now there's two of you there. You're there
Yeah.
to good to go.
you open the door, I'll go up.
There's a hatch.
Yeah,
So
Let's open the
I'll go
hatch.
up to the hatch. That's the whole point, is so I can open the hatch, toss something in, and close the hatch.
Okay, I did my part then.
Yeah. I might not have been able to get the door open.
Okay.
Wait,
So that-
question. Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a lock on that hatch too?
Well,
You'll find out next round.
I have.
Meanwhile,
Why would you lock the outer door? And
That's the thing. It's like
Yeah,
it's
okay, we'll see.
One round around. Let's go
Yep.
next round.
Uh-huh.
next round. Okay. Doug, there's a smoke cloud around you. The thing is angry. Steven, you have made it to the platform this round. Daniel is on the stairway to the elephant, and Jaelle
Stairway
is
to heaven?
Stairway
not
to
the door.
elephant. And Jaelle is keeping the door open. Okay. Right. Doug, you are still in line of fire. What do you want to do?
Mac, go with them. I got this. And I'm gonna pull out another flare and come out running from the smokestack in the opposite direction, so that hopefully I'll attract both of these shots and start moving away. So that my goal is to move, attract both of the shots, so that Mac can go in towards.
Mac is already safe.
No, but so that is he already on his way towards the?
He's
He's
already
on
on
the
the platform.
Oh, is
You're
that-
the only one out
Yeah.
in the wild.
I
You're
missed
the
that
other
then.
one.
I missed that then. Apologies. I should probably run towards the platform then and try to make it through using the smoke.
Go between the wheels. It's 20.
Yeah.
It's 20 feet wide wheelbase. I think.
However, it's
Oh.
totally dangerous, bro, because there's stompy, but I got this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do instead. My
How
bad.
high above
I
the ground
misunderstood
is the
that.
platform?
I misunderstood that Mac was
Hmm?
not on there already.
What?
I'm gonna go running towards the platform.
Okay.
Dexterity, athletics, I'm assuming.
Strength. Oh, wait. Yep.
This is when the kind of chariot of fire style
Yeah,
music
okay,
comes
fair
on.
enough. So, you have no trouble dodging being too fast for it to react. You get the head of the elephant between you and the cannons. It apparently not really desiring to shoot its own head. So you make it onto the platform, sliding on the gold metallic, dirt-covered floor, sliding sliding so close to the other side of the platform that you feel like, oh shit, break, but manage to stop just so that only your head is over the edge. No, you're on your face, by the way. On your
On your
flat.
chest.
Perfect, perfect. All right.
Meanwhile, Danielle and Jaelle, give me an easy check for dexterity athletics to stay on board. So 4 or better.
Technically, he's inside the cavity,
Oh, sorry,
climbing.
Steven and Jaelle.
Okay.
Nice.
So just confirming, is it Dex?
Dexterity
Athletic?
athletics.
It's not, yeah.
It's a balanced thing because it's moving like awkwardly.
Because it's trying to
8.
chase Dog, who is moving erratically.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. So you both managed to stay on board.
Mhm.
Danielle, you go towards the hatch. And it opens at your command.
Open sesame.
Like
Okay.
at your...
Yes.
And-
Yes.
There seems to
And-
be a very clear handle on how you open it.
And what's inside?
Check the inside and you see control systems. There are screens, buttons, empty chair, skeleton with the skeleton laying next to it. And
An
That's it.
empty chair.
yes,
Okay. That made that decision easier. Frag grenade, because stun grenade's not going to do anything.
sorry, not skeleton. It's zombified, not mummified.
Wait. Don't throw any grenades at all. Just take a. Is there even anybody living inside? Is this completely just like a ghost machine running on its own?
We're not even in there. He's the only one seeing
Yeah.
us.
I'm just
Yeah.
asking for clarification.
Is there a? It's. Do I figure out that it's being remote controlled? Basically, if there's nobody in
what
here.
you see is an
Mhm.
empty chair with a mummified body on the
Mhm.
floor next to it. Screens with buttons blinking, screens showing things that are moving. There's too many for you to quickly gauge what is on them, and they seem to be using a language you're not familiar with at your quick glance.
Quick glance. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Since you used the word blinking, I'm not going to blow it up.
I love it.
I because I can't blow up blink. Okay, I'm going to go inside. And is the mummified corpse humanoid or human?
It seems human shape.
Seems human. Okay. Okay, 'cause-
Oh, and now you realize after the adrenaline is going down that it stinks to high heavens in here.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah,
breather mask?
actually, give me before you can manage your breather mask. Give me a endurance roll without athletics. This is your pure gut instinct.
Just so I just click endurance.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't have to do anything because I can do that. Oh wow, I puke.
Yeah, you let it loose. Even before you manage to get the the hatch out of the hatch properly, you start. Everything comes out. You get on your doubles and bend over, letting it loose. And
I knew I shouldn't have had that.
and
cheat difference.
Jaelle,
Can I roll? Can I roll to move?
someone wounded Daniel up there. He's clearly shot and is in agony. so
Well, I'm guessing the smell would come out.
Well, he kind of puked, right? So technically, it's falling down the shaft.
Oh,
no. He bent over towards inside the inside the
Oh, okay.
inside the hatch.
I had to make sure because I
Yeah.
want to roll a check to get
Actually,
away
was the
from
hatch
it.
directly above me, or was it on the side?
You climbed in to see properly, just enough so you.
Oh,
Okay.
you climbed in. That was the stupid move. You're
Yeah.
supposed to slowly
The,
open it.
the
not-
blinking distracted you, and you
It's-
climbed in
it's-
further.
Oh,
It's the smell. The smell is terrible. People are rotting it.
The smell is so terrible. Sorry.
so I guess I'm gonna grab something because I actually have my backpack still on me. I actually have a mask, environmental mask, in it, so I'm gonna put that on real quick and go up.
Well, Daniel is in the way.
I can crawl around him.
Not with your backpack on.
How do you know?
Because
He knows how big the hatch is.
yeah.
Okay, so I take off
Jaelle
my backpack
maybe.
and leave it there.
Jaelle and backpack no.
Okay, so I take off my backpack, but I keep my mask on to go up.
Yeah. So while you're doing this, Doug, Stephen, you're both on board. Jaelle seems to be undressing and dressing at the same time while the thing is going on. They are at the doorway at the leg, and you are on board, attempting to stay. But the good news is, now that the thing seems to not have any target, it has settled and is continuing on a stable forward course.
Like it's calmed down.
Yeah.
Going east?
Yes.
This is very important.
Okay.
Does the music tone down a bit now?
Are we aware of the situational music? That's the other
There
concern.
is no diegetic music, sorry.
My headphones don't count for that.
Your trail mix, however, is picking up a nice pop song. Can't touch it.
Anywho.
Do-do-do-do.
All right. Anyways, all right. Seems seems to have lost interest and just going back to its normal route. Let's go up. What's the holdup? What's it look like in there?
Well, I'm getting around Boy Scout,
So getting around the Boy Scout is a difficult dexterity check, which is you need to dexterity athletics check, and you need to get more than 10.
I fell. I actually fall off of getting in there.
Well, not that badly. You got one more than critical failure, so.
It didn't slip and.
I'm having issues getting it over.
So you get, you get there in a very intimate embrace with Daniel. Daniel in the hatch. The smell coming onto your mask. Your mask is a breather mask. It's designed to provide you with its own oxygen. So, yeah, that's not gonna affect you, but you can technically feel it crawling on your skin. It's so bad.
So you can either continue or
no, I have environmental mask.
As in a gas mask.
No, it saves it filters out everything in the area.
Yeah. Okay. Either
I
way,
don't smell anything.
you don't smell anything, but you can feel it crawling on the skin, exposed skin. It's so bad that your skin can sort of smell it, but it's not enough to overpower you. Meanwhile, Daniel is emptying his contents onto the hatch, and you're stuck on the hatch just enough to see that it's a mummified corpse on the ground that is probably the cause of the smell.
Probably it's just as much psychological. You're just seeing the sight of Daniel puking his guts up. You're seeing the mummify. You're just imagining that the smell must be terrible, even if you're not seeing that. Even if you're not smelling that.
Being a cop, I'm like going, "Oh, this is a Bones episode." Okay.
You actually seen this before on your beat. It was about 3 years ago. There was this old grandma who was also half eaten by a cat. So,
yeah.
Whoa!
Bones episode.
So if it's like a mummy and it's like got going on automatic mode. Maybe I could like hack it and figure out how to make it stop.
Don't think you can see
You
it.
actually can't see anything yet.
I'm just
All you're hearing
assuming
is-
that they've been like talking.
Mhm.
What's
they-
up there? What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm right now trying to get around Boy Scout real quick before I talk
Okay,
to you guys about what's
Daniel,
going on. 'cause I
roll me
see that's
another
all I see.
endurance check.
All right.
Get a boon. Okay. The-
25 minutes. Stop vomiting. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, like we're on a clock.
Okay, your vomiting has subsided. The
So I can
worst
put
has
my
gone out.
mask on now.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was just the initial whiff.
It was the whiff of surprise that got you.
What? It's a Scottish corpse?
Yes.
Okay.
What, Sean Connery's the mummy?
Exactly.
Okay.
You can play on the mummy.
It's
Okay.
Sean Mummery.
Okay. So now I can move to let the other people behind me get in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it
Up on
takes a bit
down.
of wriggling and wraggling, but yeah, you can all manage to get in. There is enough room for all of you, and
Cool.
you see all this machinery. It's like a mix of an 80s high-tech movie and a tomb and an Indian painting. So the symbology seems Indian. Yeah, I mean the Indian subcontinent, not the people living
Yes.
in the North Americas. And
Oh. You can
everything's-
read this like Daniel?
You have absolutely no clue how this reads. You can probably make some guesses by the symbology because some ideas are universal, but a lot of the symbols are way weird.
Well, so language or electronics to try and figure out what's going on in here.
You would be
I'd like to use my
language.
electronics assistance too on this. We could between the two of us, we could like figure out what's going on. What
Yeah, too bad you don't have
like
your
that right
computers
there
with
is
you.
like seems to be obviously an off button or like a lever or like that blinking thing there is important.
While they're
Blink.
doing that, could I throw the body out the cavity, please?
I don't think anyone stops you.
Sure. I'm fascinated by all the like
Well,
this is like
The reason why I was
Futuristic
gonna
ancient-
throw it out, I was also going to check it to see if it had anything on it.
good call.
Yes.
Loot the body indeed.
Yes.
Loot the rotting body. Go ahead. That would
What
be
a-
an investigate check. With
Uh,
intellect or dexterity, depending on your technique.
we're doing it with intelligence.
Weirdly.
I did not find anything. I know that I
See?
didn't.
She just tossed it. She just tossed it.
It's you get the idea of looting the body after you have exhumed it from the room. It's like, right, might have had something important on it, but now it's down there and sort of mush on the platform and slowly being trampled down to where it, well, fuck that.
Hope it didn't have the keys.
Hey, at least I knew about that roll. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be horrible. Never mind.
Okay, so electronics.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's roll that.
You roll the
Doug's doing
assistant electronics roll. Okay, that means Daniel is gonna get a +1 on his language roll.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
Sorry.
are you
I
gonna
thought
go
it was-
the other way?
I thought it was me. Okay.
No, you're rolling language.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's a +3 on your language roll.
Language. Bit. That +3 would be 15.
Ah, you didn't have that. Okay.
Right.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, 15. You look at this and. All right. Yeah, you recall. Yeah, your Hindu Hindu gods, and then think about the Indian languages. okay, this isn't exactly any of the modern styles. It's a bit of a derivative of the early ancient era. Some words are a bit different. There are some symbols you don't recognize, but they are probably later inventions ever since. So, if this is, you would assume the language split around 3,000 years ago from the original language. So, yeah, but effectively you figure out how to operate this thing. It seems to be running on sort of self-guided measures. Somebody put on a automatic piloting mode with target anything in sight, and has been running ever since.
Okay, well, let's take off the target everything in sight part.
Yep.
And drive it back to the Stargate.
And the lights turn from red to green or to like normal white. And no longer that.
They want us to bring shit back.
Yeah.
We'll bring them an elephant on wheels.
Okay. What about your stuff? Do you want to leave it behind or just drive this to the Stargate?
Let's use this
Grab our equipment
opportunity
first.
to find the dude that we.
Oh,
that
yeah.
start.
We got to go back and get the dude too. Yeah.
Intelligence.
Yeah. So, go back to get the dude.
We'll park far enough away that we're not going to scare the shit out of him.
Yes.
And then somebody can go out and get him.
Yes.
That would be Boy
That would
Scout.
be you. You talk to him. You know this. You know the language, bro. Like, he's like.
Okay. Well,
no, he's
somebody else has to come with me to help carry it.
Got a question. How are we driving this? Who is driving?
Well, now that I know how to do it.
Well, I was, but who cares? I'll tell Doug how to do it.
I mean, now that I know how it goes, I mean, it's obviously.
By the way, can I have a drive check?
A what?
Sure.
A drive check?
Okay.
I gave Wooster an idea.
Yes,
oh no! Yeah, well, that was terrible.
Maybe Doug won't be driving.
So, at the moment you give Doug the controls, okay, it goes good enough until you need to stop. Instead of stopping, he presses on the gas. Pressing on the gas, he overcompensates. There's the driving wheel, and suddenly you're on your side.
Oh, fuck.
Because this thing is taller than it is wide.
It's 20 meters wide, or 20 feet wide, isn't it?
Yeah, it's taller than it's wide.
It'll tip things over if you're.
Oh, we're
determined.
not bringing this back.
Damn. Sorry, guys. Obviously, that was awesome.
I guess it was too heavy.
Awesome.
No, it was not.
Most of the weight
awesome
was indeed on the torso part and the palm.
Back to the location when we get back to the Stargate and we report back. They can then send proper material to retrieve it.
This counts as our
That's
claim.
if it's still here.
Okay,
I'm gonna put
let's
our
skip ahead a bit.
business card
So you are close enough to the local that you get back to him. He seems to have lost consciousness out of the loss of blood ever since you were in. And Frog is saying, "Call your guys, have them tip it back over."
Yeah.
This just goes in the report and the claim, and it belongs to us. And this is going to be a huge bonus, guys. Totally worth it.
That's if it's still here.
And but you also notice, that by the point you're done with it, the sun has set. This has somehow, it feels like it went faster than you thought it would have, but it's too late to start heading back towards the guys now, unless you want to do it by night. But you probably also want to make sure this guy wakes up.
It's easier to carry him that way.
Yeah, we just report back.
It would have been real easy to carry him inside an elephant.
Is it a major or a colonel? What's the guy? Kowalski?
Major Kowalski.
Whoa, like major. All right, so now that the comms are back working, we'll meet you in the morning. We're gonna spend the night over here.
Copy that.
make us up some fire, take a night watch, and your first night under the stars in an alien planet. Whoa.
Set up a watch rotation.
Yeah, you notice that
and-
the stars way different.
Mhm.
This and as the night falls, also in the view comes a green moon.
That goes into
The green cheese is back.
And once about 7 hours have passed, the red star begins to shine again on the horizon. Lights up quickly. And so does, as the light hits the local's face, who awakens.
It's a
Gasping.
solar-powered robot. Oh, never mind.
You are alive, Ranger. I never thought someone could survive Indra. Speaks in his local language. The rest of you don't understand.
I'll
Yes.
give them subtitles.
He's gonna give us the cliff notes of what's
Perfect.
going on.
Yeah.
He's
Um,
giving live commentary so that the Wookiee rules in effect,
Yes.
guys. The Wookiee rules in effect for this reason.
Yeah,
I just
but
gave him the
as you're
option to give
watching
it on
the-
his own, so.
everyone's just they're looking at the stranger and then they're turning their head to look at Daniel to actually wait for him to give
Are
the
there-
translation.
He's surprised that we're still alive.
Whoa! Like
That
it was
we
just like
defeated Indra.
it was just a machine running on automatic. But like, are there more of you? You're like the first alien I've ever met.
Please tell me your cliff note and spoil your scout.
Are there more of your people around? He doesn't get out much.
Thank you.
That's the translation I give.
Most people live in the mountain, save for Mindra.
Ah,
But there is too many for the mountain.
is there more than one Indra?
No, only one Indra.
Oh, well, then you don't have to worry anymore. It's sleeping over there on its side.
What?
Like I broke it. Like I took the turn a bit too hard and then like totally wigged out on this. It was
Fortunately,
totes awesome.
We
Wait,
turned its
Janelle-
weapons off first.
LOL.
Janelle's actually coming right behind Doug and literally wanting to put her hand over his mouth.
The guy can't understand him anyway, so there you go.
But we can.
Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we've got 13 minutes to get back to base.
So we should off it back with him, but explain to him that we're taking him back to the mountain because that's where we have to go.
Except we're not
We
taking him
could
back
ex-
to the mountain. We're taking him back to the Stargate.
The
Here's a
Stargate, it's not that
choice.
far from the mountain though.
Here's a choice. Like we're heading back towards the Stargate to end this episode, or we're gonna let it go to next time if we go see
Doesn't
this
work that
village.
way.
We don't have that choice. We have
That's
this is
not
one
an option. We
episode.
have to be back at the Stargate.
So
at
we
the end
are
of the
going
episode.
back to the Stargate.
So we are explaining to him that
Yeah.
we're heading towards the mountain and
His,
we'll just take him our direction.
His response is that you have killed you have slain Indra. Our people are grateful. I will serve you. You are my masters now.
Ooh, we don't believe in slavery, but you can help us. We can learn more about your people if you come back with us.
Do so gladly. Tell you the tale of my people. Next episode.
Okay.
Okay, so let's
Do
head
you know?
back.
Do you know about the big circle in the desert there? Or except it's not desert.
The plane.
The big circle in the plains. That's where we're heading back to.
The gate of the gods.
Yes.
It is told that the gods came through. Gods left Indra behind to guard it. So no man could use it.
Well,
The Indra would guard the whole world except for the mountain, where the elephant could not roam.
well,
He's explaining this to us as we're walking.
Yes.
Please say that.
yes,
Yeah, please.
yes.
Thank you.
Pure exposition. I love it.
The people have been in disarray. The stories tell of great cities before the gods came, but we had to flee from Indra. Decided that we were too close. Now, many live in mountain, and many are chased away every year because too many children cannot feed everyone. So, the old, the poor, the cripple, they are sent away. And
Well, they can
we
live
have
now, free in the plains.
it will be great new life for everyone. We thank you, rangers. Or
Only
I
there were
thank
two
you
of
for
you.
our people.
Oh.
Okay.
What do we call you from now on?
Yes. What's your
Uh,
name?
My name?
Yes.
Jaelle.
Isaiah?
Jaelle.
Isaiah.
Awesome.
I have no idea how to pronounce that or spell that.
It sounds like Israel.
I know how to pronounce it. Sorry, I just know how to spell it.
It is
put
like
IZAELLE.
iPhone
I-
but with Zael.
L-L-I-E.
IRSEAL.
Is not
IZAEL.
Oh, okay. I put way too many letters in that.
Well, there we
I
go.
put IZAIELLE. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Not like he knows how to spell it, so
Yeah, that's true.
As long as you say this Zael.
All right. Inform the major that we're on our way back with a native, and
I think we
Well-
actually were doing it as we were going.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
do you want to skip
Okay.
straight to base?
Sure can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. Fade away to
Fade away to debriefing.
going back to the.
Oh, sorry, I have to draw a
One more
red
time.
line on our map again. No, never mind.
So,
By the way, if you can, you can show Froggy the awesome map and drawing I made.
Quick montage of me carefully stepping through it this time on the way back.
You'll found the mess.
so you find yourselves at a conference table with your group,
Yes,
Well,
please show.
Skipo.
He said.
Israel, Dr. Carter, and base executive Mr. Hammond.
General Hammond or Mr. Hammond?
Mr.
Mr.
Hammond.
Hammond. He's just a corporate executive. Right. So we have confirmed your findings since yesterday. Team number 2 has found your elephant.
We got lucky.
Yes. We sent in a couple of dirt bike crews, and they have located site. Right. What have you found so far, Doctor? Yes, Dr. McKay's on the site, and he has found out that indeed it is of alien technology and utilizing a fuel system unknown to us. We are still studying it, and hopefully we can get some trucks there by tomorrow, and we'll be bringing it into the base early enough.
It fit through the Stargate?
No, not in one piece. But we'll probably set up some sort of base to. We'll see what we can do about it. But you're probably more interested in numbers, Hammond. Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah.
So the base price of $10,000. Alien technology. Let's call that at 50,000. So, and local cultural significance 5,000 for the intra for the what was his name? Isaiah?
Jaelle.
Israel. Yes.
Now, I want to make it clear. He's like not really a slave and stuff because that's not cool, but he's like a willing to say about our
Look, he can
cultural
teach you or us about stuff, and then we can send him back to his people to let him know that it's safe to leave the mountain.
There might be a way to do that because technically, if you look at it, his version of being a slave might be a different what we think is a slave. He
Well,
may just be an indentured servant.
Well, and that is a legal technicality, but we have no intentions of enslaving him. So that is, but unfortunately, it will take some time to explain some concepts like clear water from a tap to him. So we're gonna take some time to get to know him and contact his people and see what sort of common ground we can get. But your reward for this mission will be $65,000 paid in full. So with a cash or bank.
bank transfer. I'll give you the details.
Yeah, bank it.
Punk.
Right.
So that's 15,000
Each.
times plus.
Oh, we're not dividing this evenly.
You.
Yeah.
This is TBD. Anyways, 65K in the bank. Got it.
Well, 65 into our corporation.
That is
65
correct.
in the corporation account, yes.
That is correct.
This is when we find out why Mac actually leaves Doug to die on the nice world.
So how
Listen,
does that get?
Look, it's I'm just doesn't matter. I have no ill intent towards the money or anything like that.
I'm joking you.
Continue, please. We're wrapping things up. 65K for the corp. Awesome, bro. We totally nailed it, bro. Like you could totally rely on us on any new missions. We got this.
Good.
Except we need to supply Doug with more water.
With the rotation going as it is, you're gonna have 4 weeks off, and then we're gonna rotate you for the rest of the month off, and we're gonna rotate you for the next month. So enjoy
January 8th.
enjoy your money, and see you next month for your next mission. Be shipping you out your desired destination from here. Yeah, the rest of the day you can spend in the barracks. The doctor pipes up. I would like to talk to you for a moment, not to waste your time, Mr. Hammond. Thank you. Thank you. Follow me to my laboratory, please.
I hope you said laboratory and not lavatory. Okay.
Laboratory.
Yes.
Exposition. All right, let's go. Following Dr. Carter's lab.
Okay. Since your first mission is done and we have been, you have been deemed valuable enough, the laboratory will be at your service. Assuming you can make some investments. I heard that you are interested in more advanced items. The thing is, we can custom make you some gear depending on what we find on the missions. In this mission, we found a fuel source that we could not replicate. The weapon system, however, is something we can, in minor detail, replicate. So, incidentally, that means you can order from us specialized weaponry in that regard. That means you can buy a TL9 weaponry for your next mission at a 10 times the normal cost.
Ouch.
Because this is custom made for your use.
What are you saying? TL9.
Yeah, one more than you had before.
We only had up to TL8 at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TL9
And
at
the world operates on TL8. Stargate
TL
Corporation has given you access to personal weaponry of TL9.
at 10
It's
times
10
the
times
cost.
the cost.
Yes.
Because
Got
it's
it.
not open to the market.
Got it.
We're
These
paying the
will be-
R&D cost.
These,
Is that
They gotta
specifically-
make money.
We're paying what's called Pentagon prices.
Pentagon premium.
We're
No,
paying the entire like R&D cost where they get all the
these
bugs
are
out.
not mass produced. These are artisan crafted.
So-
We're paying off market prices.
So is it specifically weaponry or
Yeah.
We just found weaponry that time,
Just
apparently.
TL9
Specifically ranged weaponry.
so like not like I
TL.
couldn't get like a flak shell or something like that?
No,
Okay. Because that's
the,
TL9.
the armor
Well-
technology wasn't an upgrade, but
We'll see if in the
It was
next
an
time
armored
what we
elephant?
get.
it was, but it wasn't an upgrade.
Uh,
The technology of the armor was not significant. It was just better than the locals had in weaponry.
Whoa, that means like
Question.
next time we could find something that's tougher to hit and kill, but if we get it, we get to figure out its technology. That's totally awesome.
Exactly. McKay and I will be will be doing the research and crafting of the item. There is also the limitation that we only have enough to make perhaps one item a week. So depending on the size of the item, it may vary, but at most one item a week.
so over the 4 weeks, one item each. Okay.
Basically.
That's if the person wants it.
Yeah, you don't have to take the service. That's a voluntary.
Basically, pick and choose what you want.
Well, but if you want market items, TL8 or below, well, just buy it off the shelf of the nearest gas station. Because this is America, you can get bullets at the gas station.
That's
No.
exactly how it works. And cigarettes if you're 16 and over.
Not at that time. It's 18 and over
No,
at that time.
I know, but you could.
This is stereotypical America, so.
Was there?
I mean, they were
there
still
anything-
marketing Code Joe Camel at the time, so let's be clear.
I remember those ads.
Consume tight.
Thank you.
Either way, it is 3 hour mark point, but or would be usually, but if you want to go forward, the mission is over, so your mission succeeded. You can do
So the mission is timed at 3 hours.
yes,
we can
please
continue
show.
the session.
It's great. It's timed
at.
in 3-hour real time from the screen from
Yeah.
beginning to end.
Frog Scanner
We
wants
started
to
at-
see Blinky's art, so let me see if I can show it.
Like you what?
Art.
I thought he said art for a second. I'm like, what?
I heard ours too.
Just a sec, I'll stand up. No.
Okay, I'm covering
Moon
the camera. I'm not
moon the
watching.
camera, moon the camera.
I'm not watching.
Let me just.
Look, Blanky, you've been going all this time. No, I'm joking.
Let me just save this and show it.
Well, that was fun.
image. Oh, that one. Where is it? Over here. There we go. Stylish, beautiful. Very
Yeah,
Christian Zendiel Blinky.
the circle with the hat on it is where the Stargate. The red line was us traveling. The ruts in the ground, the hole in the ground, the black smoke that turned around and came back at us, and there was the elephant with the guy on top and a smokestack up its ass.
Do we learn about your characters' backgrounds and relationships later in later episodes?
Some of that was in the character generator.
Obviously, I've got
Some
of
something
it
over
was.
Stephen Mac. Or Mac and I go back.
Yeah.
Damn it! A translator is a tech level 9.
Well-
unfortunately.
We all are
Doug
interconnected.
and me only knows me from teaching me, and that's basically it.
I've just got this image that Doug is the one that's been pulling the strings. He's hacked and and he's just went, you know what? I've heard about this. And he's just been pulling strings. He goes, you know what? I'm needing a brawler. I need to find. Hold on. There was that
That's
one
exactly how it
guy
works.
I came across. He knew how to handle a gun. And I've heard stories. It sounds like this guy, and he's just like going, he's British forces. Looks like he's been tied by the CIA half the time. Okay. Oh, he's freelance now. That's good. Oh, you were not meant to be doing that.
Jaelle was a cop. Why isn't she one anymore? This will be found
Whoa,
out in a later
I needed somebody
episode.
that was really good at investigations. Plus, she's got a lot of local contacts in one of the busiest cities around. She's got
It's-
contacts everywhere.
Not just that, I do a lot of undercover work. So even if I was around, you didn't even know I was there.
I need somebody, yeah, and I need her skill set. And I mean, Daniel, obviously he's totally saved the day. And Mac, yeah, he's the muscle.
But when it really came down to it, I just threw it up.
Boy Scout.
Blech.
He's Boy Scout. That's all I call him.
And me being working like the ex-CIA, like, I know some shit. I found out some shit that I shouldn't have. We need a team for this.
E minus 2. Where did my...
We'll find out more. That's a broad spectrum of stuff. The team is assembled. We'll find out how and why in future episodes. And
And
just to
let's-
shit on all at once.
Hope and pray we keep not forgetting that she's part gypsy, or is gypsy, because some of that stuff actually will play in.
So,
That
thank
was
you
a
for
lot of
joining
fun.
us for the first episode of Stargate Corporation.
I like you
enjoyed
putting
the
us.
show and the technical difficulties in the early show. Next time we hope to start at the exact start of the game, get the talking done before, and give these boys and girls the entire 3 hours to adventure instead of just the leftovers.
That's how pilots work.
On that note, the next episode is not going to be until
January 8th.
I'm cool with that.
Because I don't think we're going to do it on Christmas or New Year's.
No.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's gonna be 1, 2, 3 weeks of no show. 18th,
And that's fine. It's the holidays. That's what
18th is
happens.
my birthday,
Yeah.
and I will be
Hey, we definitely need
celebrating.
a stream for your birthday.
I
Do it.
will be celebrating, so I might not have the.
Let him do
I
his
won't
thing.
Be here.
Well, I might be. I could still stream, but I definitely won't be running a game.
Yeah.
So we can do a gaming stream if you like, but no RP. I have. A
I say let
party
Wooster have the
in-
day to himself in peace.
And
I
then
won't be
the
around to beat Wooster, so we're not going to do that.
I mean, I don't mind playing a game.
no.
I just don't wanna spend the day partying and then all right, I gotta run a game. Oh shit! Ah.
He just
Ooh.
doesn't want to lose to me, and I don't want to make him lose on his birthday. Okay, guys?
You're on. We're playing. We're doing Stellaris next week.
By the way,
I
guys, I
won't be here.
I found a tech level 9 weapon,
Oh.
a laser pistol.
Oh God.
Well, actually, I found 4 of them. The flechette machine gun, flechette pistol, and the accelerator rifle are all tech level 9.
It's okay. I got to talk with the dentist at Stargate about my teeth.
Well,
Oh, You
we'll
want to
split the
implant a poison?
65K, just, however it needs to go, and Get your stuff.
Yeah, you can talk about it. Let's just
Yeah.
let's make it a Discord special. We'll make you a channel and you can talk about finances over there. And the audience can see but not interact with that. So
There you
Discord
go.
people can spy on you.
There you go.
We'll do that as soon as this stream is over. I don't want to do it live.
No, of course not.
But
This was fun. I liked starting in media res right from the explanations. This was cool. Got us a couple of twists and turns. And
I
it's still like we
hope
had
you
like
liked my wandering elephant.
that was quite an awesome surprise.
It's just been a massive road locomotive, basically.
Yeah.
And I like that we all had unique skills to take it down and figure out the objectives, right?
I was just happy you followed in the plan of playing chicken.
That's called yes ending. I said, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Okay.
I just
It was
also
awesome.
noticed that aerosol grenades are actually tech level 9, so I couldn't have had them anyway.
Oops.
Oh, how am I going to penalize you? Okay, I'm taking away your grenades, all of them. That's your penalty.
You shouldn't have said anything.
I.e., the grenades that we didn't use, you mean?
Yes. And I didn't want the aerosol ones anyway. I just realized that that's defense against laser weapons, which is higher tech level than we
Yep.
have anyway.
But the penalty is you lose all your grenades and you have to buy new ones.
So, sucks.
Oh, by the
But-
way,
It's
guys,
900 credits or whatever.
By the way,
But
did we get back our money at the end of that? Like
No.
literally what we put in?
No, we
No,
did
Get
not.
that back?
The money that you use as the free funds to use during the mission, that's gone at the end of the session.
But if you established that you had spent it on something, you still get to keep it if you haven't used it.
yeah, like
I
I said,
didn't use mine.
like I imagined laptops in my gear, a generator, gasoline, a bunch of electronics.
And a new back for Mac after he's like slipped a disc trying to carry this stuff for him.
Right, so it's
If
gone.
those
What
fit in
else?
the budget, you can keep those.
Right, but those, obviously laptop keep, the comms, that was part of that too.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining $1,000 for a laptop. Come on, that's not good enough in this day and age.
Actually, back in that time, that would be a pretty crappy laptop.
yeah.
Wait, how much was the laptop? Back then?
I think he's gonna have to start.
Wait a minute.
Actually, you'd be
that's
getting
probably
my Windows XP machine, except with something older. With
I'm using my
uh,
personal laptop.
Okay, TL8 laptop is only 250 credits, so yeah.
Ooh,
So that's
Laptop
$250. We're using
EM
dollars to
an EMP
credits.
grenade is tech level 9.
Technically, a laptop back then would have been about $500-600 because it was just coming out.
Yeah.
Actually, it would
But
be a
since
lot
we're
more
using
than that.
dollar to credit translation because I don't want to do a whole chart on it, we'll just go with what the book
We're
says
using
and
movie
assume the
math.
dollar
It doesn't
price
matter.
has gone woo.
$1,000
like-
worth of electronic gear that I had, we're gonna keep some of it, mostly comms equipment. That was it.
Well, let's
Nay.
hope and pray that when they brought people in, they actually found your stuff.
No,
Because
we went
remember,
back
I just
again.
want your stuff.
Yeah, but that was only 500 meters from where we got him. And we spent the night, so we had more than enough time to walk 500 meters, get his stuff, and come back.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I'm
There's
literally
also
talking
the
about
possibility
with
that the thingy ran over it.
Yeah, that too.
So we have to road see it. But I'm thinking if, in theory, a
Anything you
gas
don't have
canister-
marked up on your sheet doesn't exist.
if a vehicle was going over a gas canister, I think that could have been an explosion there.
Oh,
Unlikely.
Or we can just simplify the rules that if you use temporary funds, they are temporary items.
Yeah.
They
I
break,
guess,
are forgotten, or something happens to them, they no longer exist.
it's a
by the text
TV
of the
show. It's movie. It's part like TV show movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey,
Check.
two things I want to make clear on the combat. When you guys moved over those check your combat thing on your things.
Yeah.
When I put the skill total as 1, that's because I have a skill of 1 in range combat.
Yeah, I changed mine.
So, and the one on shotgun is a -1 because I'm not strong enough to wield a shotgun. So, you hopefully you don't move that based off of mine. Everything, all the other stats are fine except for that one stat, the skill totals.
Yeah.
That's whatever your gun skill is, and if you're just trained, it's at 0. But if you have a +1 to your
Yeah.
gun skill, then you would put a 1.
Yeah.
That's all.
Or maybe you have a scope installed on it that gives a +1 on it or something.
Something
By the
like
way-
that, yeah.
I guess we're not going to get the 9-ton tech level 9 heavy laser cannon.
Oh no, that's not personal equipment.
It would only be $2.5 million.
Yeah,
It's only 250,000.
That's something that you want to put on a vehicle of our own.
Yeah.
But
More like on a
again, there's
starship,
not
but
many
okay.
of us that can actually drive. No offense, Doug.
Yeah.
Um,
The prices are gonna go down as you increase in tech level and the corporation gets to mass producing things. But until that, you are paying a pretty premium on these guns.
Mhm.
What is gun?
Again, we're all liabilities.
Gauss gun is 12. Ew, that's gonna take a while.
And of course, we're all signing NDAs. We don't talk about text.
Again, we're not meant to be talking about this right now, guys. We're on the
What are we
NDA
talking
now.
about? No,
Yeah.
never mind.
We're
want a
on
Jaelle
banter
gun.
mode. We can talk whatever we want. Oh,
Yeah.
You don't have a banter mode.
No, I'm just saying.
If you're watching this and you've not signed the appropriate NDA, turn off now.
Ah,
What?
We're turning this off and it didn't work.
Did he just turn
Okay.
us off?
yes, I did.
How much-
because I was supposed
how
to
much
try
is-
banter mode. Instead, I made a whole new, what was it? A scene which just deleted everything I made, so I had to undo.
Oops.
Oops. Technical difficulties. The stream.
Yeah, he officially has labeled us banter mode.
Yes.
Fantastic. This was a good
Yeah.
episode. We made some good things.
You didn't scare the female away. We're good.
Yet.
Modify.
Yeah.
How do I delete an item from my combat?
Actually, no, I don't think you're going to scare me away. You guys just
You
gonna
go
realize
to
I
modify?
can't keep up with the banner.
Yeah.
That's just basically impossible. These three will banter each other until you catch up.
And I take it back. I don't think you
I don't
can.
think it's going to
I
work.
think you just erased whatever is written. Are you talking about the combat portion?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
you don't want the Glock? Not. I mean,
Well, no, I'm getting rid of the aerosol grenade that I couldn't technically have had anyway.
Oh, you know what? Just put
Whoa.
Okay, that
What
was
is that?
me. Me.
What did you do?
Okay.
What did Wooster do?
Trying
This is
to
messing with
help.
stuff. Wooster's messing with
Uh,
stuff.
Okay. I just deleted the entry because I'll be replacing it with whatever Tech 9 thing we get.
Okay, apparently it is simple. Oh well. Right. Okay. Oof. Oh, that's the noise. This bloody thing. I need to turn off the sounds.
Roll
from the
20.
Any. Ah.
Is that
Yeah,
what
that's
you've
what I
been
thought.
hearing the entire time?
Yes.
That you've
I
been
forgot
bitching
that
about?
thing exists.
What exists? You guys are confusing me.
Roll20 has this thing called background bleeps that you can enable or disable in the my settings option of
But
the Roll20.
it's been coming through on his he's hearing it come through on the Twitch.
But it's been just you rolling dice, and I'm like,
Yes.
Sony has the
Okay.
Discord
You know
on.
how he's been making accusations that one of us has still had our
It was
Discord
me.
up.
It was me. all along.
Seriously, every time when we were doing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
boy,
what do you think of characters all the way around so far?
I just need to get my bloody accent fixed.
Ooh, that
yeah,
sounds
I don't
like
have to
it's
worry
tech
about
level
my
5.
accent. My voice is just gonna go in and out, so
Yeah,
we're good.
it's me trying to figure.
Oh,
Well, it's maybe not so much the accent. It's more just trying to think of the mannerisms of how he speaks.
Chainsaw is tech level 10. You can't get that anytime soon.
I need to think of.
Doug is the party face.
So Wooster,
Dog is gonna end up having Jaelle like tackle him, and it's gonna be funny.
I don't know what the big deal is. Like, you overreact to everything. It's that cop mentality. You gotta stop looking at people as the enemy, man. We're all
No.
just like people.
So- Wooster, was the Tech Level 9 weapon
Ranged
specifically
personal weapon.
okay? So it didn't have to be like a slug thrower, or a
No.
flamethrower, or laser pistol.
As
or
long
any
as
of those
it's
things.
technically ranged and it is a Tech Level 9 personal carryable weapon.
Okay.
Not heavy
I-
weapons.
I think the reason why Jaelle and Doug are gonna have an issue is because he's West Coast, she's East Coast.
That's gonna be the biggest
That's
issue,
it.
yes. The great
Not just
divide.
that, but like I'm actually trained in deception and suggestion. You know, they train
she
us
doesn't
pretty
have-
good and stuff like that.
She doesn't have to have that. She's got a thing called a chest and a body.
That works.
That's
Are the
simple.
power packs also 10 times the cost,
Oh,
Booster?
Everything is artisan made for this.
Okay.
for a second, I thought he was meant. It's calling them power packs. Where's my mind going?
You
See,
don't
it
know
works.
the power.
This is why I always play a female. But I am a
Amazing.
female.
Amazing.
My shirt says it.
I don't know. We're gonna go into that, Froggy. We'll see.
What the fuck you say?
So romantic interests in the party?
I'd like to get a piece of Dr. Carter. I like smart girls.
Someone's gonna end up getting smacked throughout this, and it's gonna be a miracle if he doesn't.
Whoa! I don't get what the big deal. It's like a prude. He's got
Oh,
a
I'm a
guy
prude.
with the moment. Yeah.
I'm not a prude. I'm
People
gonna be
are
dressed
people.
really I'm gonna be dressed really
Revealingly?
yes. I'll be Valentine from Cowboy Bebop. Oh yes, someone got the reference.
Amazing.
Okay, I think it's about time we shut this stream down for the year. And we'll be back on the 8th because nobody wants to be sober on the 1st.
Yep.
Maybe me.
Oh, I'll be sober.
I might be streaming on the 1st because, you know, I don't drink.
So we should say like happy merry holidays.
Happy Merry Holidays to
Happy-
you.
Happy
Merry
merry
holidays and Merry
holidays.
New
Happy
Year.
merry holidays.
I heard,
Happy
And a
holidays
I
and
heard
Merry New Year.
holidays.
Nachos.
Until next year, folks. Oh,
Unless
first
naturals.
would also be next year. So,
Yeah.
Are you sure it's gonna be next year?
either way, bye-bye. And bonus nachos for everybody.
Take care, Froggy.
Bonus
I'll see you
nachos for
around
all.
my
Bonus
stream
nachos, guys.
occasionally, probably.